In August 1926, Gertrude Ederle made history as she set the record for the fastest swim across the English Channel. And 100 years later, the Disness is diving in as we cover Disney's Young Woman in the Sea. My name is Jordan Bass. Thank you for joining us here on the Disness. If this is your first time, welcome in. If it's not, welcome back, my fellow Disnessmen, Disnesswomen, and Disness people. We're glad that you're here and spending some time with your Disness gang. As always, I'm joined by my co-host. First up, he knows all about swimming in the nude. It's small town Dalton Endicott.
I do.
Yeah, for real talk, have you ever gone skinny dipping?
No.
I wouldn't want to because, okay, in an actual pool, maybe. But like people that go skinny dipping in like lakes and ponds and shit, are you not afraid of shit swimming in your fucking holes?
Yes.
Or like bacteria?
Huge fear of mine.
Bacteria, if you even have swim trunks on, there's not like
That's true.
It's
Good
not
point. Good
But
point.
like
Yeah, they're
other
very loose.
things
yeah.
that aren't bacteria or whatever. No.
Well, that's why I won't even swim in
I also
like
just don't like
lakes or
the thought of
pools
it
for
being
real.
exposed.
because of
Oh, I don't
that.
swim in ponds and lakes and
Yeah,
shit.
fuck
I don't.
that.
No.
Now creek.
No.
No,
When I was young, I used to go to the creek.
I
Yeah.
was a creek dweller for
Yeah.
sure.
I like going down to the creek.
Catching crawdads.
Also joining us, you've heard her voice already. She's about to drive in the ocean to swim from something bigger than her. It's Kaylee Foot.
Yeah, I fucking will. It's not getting me
Swim
political
to
right now.
Frank Ocean, baby.
Okay.
Let's go. Love my guy Frank Ocean.
Yeah, that's fire.
Wish he didn't
Wish he
love
would drop a new album.
other things more than music.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he's. I mean, we're likely to never get another album from Frank Ocean.
No.
Well, he's kind of moved on. I feel like he does like fashion and shit. I don't know what else he does
Yeah.
nowadays, but
But like people can move on and then come back.
well, people like some people start doing something, and then they realize that they have, and they make their name off of it, and then they realize they have a passion for something else,
Right.
like a greater passion.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna do this. You
Why
know?
is the first person that came to mind Emma Chamberlain?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of examples of people who do that, and like you can't blame them. You know, they're people too. They're living their life. You know, it's like
For sure.
who are we to demand something from these people when they've already?
But it's
given
also
us
like
so much.
it's like I'm happy for you, but I hate you.
Frank Ocean just became a legend too quickly.
yeah, he did.
Like he literally
within
came
like
out,
a few years.
How many albums has he dropped? 3?
Probably 3 or 4. Yeah, 3. I would say probably.
And he hasn't dropped one since Orange or whatever the fuck it was called?
No, not he dropped the one with like Nikes and White Ferrari. What's that one called? Back in like 2017 maybe.
Right. So from 20
Blonde. He dropped Blonde in 2016.
Blonde. Okay. I don't know.
No, 2 albums.
I said Orange.
He has fucking 2 albums.
When was the first one? When did it come out? 2013?
I would guess so. 2012.
2012? 5 years. He is a literal like music icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Channel Orange came out and it fucking cemented.
That's why
his-
I said Orange, because
Yeah.
Channel Orange.
Yes.
Mhm. You're half right.
I mean, that's the album that had like Thinking About You. and
It's like
Bad
the
Religion.
fucking. I mean, ASAP Rocky has more of a music catalog, but like he also just like doesn't do music because
he's
ASAP
also, like, a
Rocky is a
fashion guy,
fucking
too.
legend. Like he's
Right.
just one of those guys that
Yeah.
like came in, made the mark, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking get Rihanna pregnant 3 times, and then
and cheat on her.
did he cheat on her?
Did he? I don't know. Maybe I'm spreading misinformation. I thought that was a thing.
Ah,
Maybe that was a rumor. I don't know.
I don't know.
Last I checked, they're pretty happy, were they? not?
Offset cheated on Cardi
I mean,
B, if that's what you're
yeah.
thinking.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm mixing them up. Yeah. Actually, I Cardi B as a person is kind of growing on me as the years go on.
Yeah,
She
she's
seems kinda
funny.
cool.
Yeah.
That's why she got famous. Was from she was on that fucking Love and Hip Hop or whatever it was,
Yeah.
Atlanta or whatever, New York, and she just was like a whole personality. Like she
Right.
was funny and all that
But
shit.
I feel like now like it back then it was funny and she was like real immature, and I feel like now she's like grown and matured a
Yeah.
lot. At
And
least
she's
from
like-
what I've seen.
She just stands 10 toes down and will be her authentic, true self, like literally no matter what.
Yeah.
But she seems to have decent morals, unlike a certain,
Someone else.
yeah, that has
Another
recently
female rapper.
fallen. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to get into that.
No.
But we are going to get into this.
And
week.
also, ASAP did not cheat on Rihanna.
Okay, I made that up then. I feel like I saw that at some point. And
There was
I
a
guess it
rumor
just
in
a rumor.
2022,
Okay, there
but
you
all
go.
parties denied it.
There you
It was
go.
just scandal.
All right. Well, sorry, A$AP Rocky. Didn't mean to put you on blast like that for nothing.
But fuck Offset.
We are talking about Young Woman in the Sea this week here on the Disness. Make sure you watch it if you haven't already. It is on Disney+. We're drinking a drink this week to go along with the film, as we typically, well, not typically, we always do here on the Disness. And I am calling
Ain't never
this
missed one.
Young Woman in the Tea.
Ah.
Remember when she gets given that spiked tea? Yeah.
Did you put that shit in our drinks?
Oh yeah, I put sleep. What is it? What was it? The seasick pill? I put seasickness pills in all of our drinks. So be prepared to just hear us snore for the rest of the show.
Right. I can already feel my eyelids drooping. I took one sip.
This drink has Tito's vodka, sweet tea, lemon juice, and elderflower syrup. It was fun to actually have something for the first time in what feels like a while where we had something within the movie that I could use in the drink. Because initially I was like, before I watched the movie, like, what are we going to probably going to do another fucking blue drink with blue curacao again. And then they had the tea and I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So
no, it literally was perfect. But we also, he literally had, they were drinking mugs of beer.
Yeah.
Before they went.
That's true.
On their big swimmer, whatever.
But we already did the fake beers with Pinocchio. So
we could just do a real foamy beer.
We ain't going back to that. No, it's
I'd
mixed
be miserable.
drinks. I'm not just drinking a beer.
Oh, what's that one?
What's that one? What?
It's like a Japanese
sake.
Well, they call it. It's like a shot of sake that goes in the beer. I'm pretty sure.
I know what you're talking about.
But this doesn't have anything to do with Japan. We could have done like a French drink too.
Literally, absolutely nothing. I don't even think
he was also in a bar.
There's not a single Asian person in this movie. Well, we're about to try this drink. I'm not like a huge tea guy. I really love green tea, but in terms of is the regular tea that we all know, like most common tea, is it black tea? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I
don't think so.
I know black tea is a thing, but
I think black tea is like literally like super dark.
What is unsweet tea specifically? Like, because it's not just tea.
Just
like
tea leaves.
It's got to be somewhere in the family of tea. While Kaylee's looking this up, Small Town. Have you tried the beverage yet?
No.
Yeah, I don't have a Busch Light in the fridge for Small Town, unfortunately, this week, and I do have a Mick Ultra, which is significantly better.
Fucking say that shit to my face.
Someone I was talking to the other day was like, does Small Town like drink Busch Light because it's cheap? I was like, no, because he likes it.
Yeah. And who the fuck said that?
I can't remember.
I'll beat the shit out of them.
Keegan?
Was it Keegan? Now you got even more reason to beat Keegan's ass. You don't like MGK and you don't like Busch Light. And he's talking shit on you for it. Small Town, I hope you know that anytime I hear MGK slander, I stick up for him.
Good.
Like it is black tea.
It is black tea? Yeah. I'm smart.
I thought black tea was like really dark.
Well,
it is.
A few weeks ago when we were in the kitchen at work, a bunch of guys were just randomly talking shit on MGK. And like one thing that people like to drudge back up is like, oh, Eminem kicked his ass. And it's like, because that was almost 10 years ago for one.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing that I hear all the time is Eminem fucked him up so bad that he switched genres.
Had to switch genres.
And I'm like,
bro, get that clown ass shit. Just tell me you don't know anything about him. That's literally what that is. You've never listened to his music.
Regardless of the beef, he was gonna do that no matter what. Yes. Like it's not like he's like, oh, I don't want to rap anymore.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Oh, I'm scared now.
Yeah. And as if he also hasn't dropped any rap music since then.
Yeah.
I was reading about T. Who are we talking about?
MGK.
Yeah. He just had. Well, I guess this is gonna come out later, but he did a lyrical lemonade freestyle, not freestyle, but whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And it was rap because he's gonna come out with a rap album this year, or he might have by the time this comes out. And dude, it was fucking nice. Like
someone said something about
Hey.
like he doesn't have any for real bars, and I'm like, are you listening to Logic?
Oh.
Like, and I love Logic. Like I fuck with Logic heavily.
Yeah, you do. You have a lot of his albums, don't you?
I will be one of the first to admit, yes, I do. But I will be one of the first to admit he just raps fast. Like he rarely has a bar.
Yeah, and that's like. Here's the thing with MGK, because I've heard. Like I watch like the fucking music review things too, you know what I'm saying? And that's something I've heard them say, like it's not like his bars aren't like expert level bar. It's like that's not the kind of rapper he is.
Right.
He's not Eminem, who's just like sits in his room for 72 hours straight and just thinks of these super intricate bars and ways to lay them out and shit. Now he just like, he talks his shit. Like that's what his thing is. It's very direct. It is at you. And he does have bars. If you listen, some of the shit he says are legit bars.
For me, like with Eminem, and like I recognize his greatness, and I will definitely say that he's one of the best of all time.
Yes.
If not the best of all time. But one thing for me with Eminem, and why I don't really listen to too much of his music ever, is because from like, I don't necessarily always want to like have to pay attention to the lyrics the whole time and be like, oh, that means that, or oh, that was a slick, that connected to that. It's cool. It's really fun. And I, as a songwriter, I like writing songs like that. But I also think it's important to like have different kinds of songs too. Like for Eminem, it feels like almost every single song, it's like this entire thing is just bar after bar after bar after bar after bar after bar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do just like to have a little fun while I'm listening to music, hear someone talk their shit, like maybe have like bars. Something I'm more common about in my songwriting is like I have bars, but then other parts are just lyrics that interconnect throughout it, if that makes sense, versus like trying to be clever all the time, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of his career, though, was trying to prove himself
Yeah.
and then beefing with people.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
So you have to be hard.
And and even when you think you have proven yourself, this goes for not even just Eminem, but just in general, but it does apply to Eminem heavily. Even when you feel like you have proven yourself, if you drop one project that's considered lesser quality than your previous stuff, then everyone's gonna come for your throat, call you washed, or all this. Like it's like one of those things where it's like Frank Ocean. Going back to him, he's maintaining his legacy by not releasing anything else because
he has the talent.
He does, but like let's say he drops something after all these years, people 10 years later, people's expectations are going to be through the roof.
Yeah.
To the point where he's not going to be able to live up to what people want because their expectations are too high at this point.
Right.
That's like when Kendrick dropped Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. A lot of people called it trash. And it's like, no, you just didn't like it because it's not what you wanted out of him after this long of a wait.
But I actually really liked it.
It's a great album. Yeah, absolutely.
But speaking of proving yourself.
Yeah, speaking of proving yourself, that is what Trudy had to do. By the way, is it Ederle? Is that yeah? Okay. That's how I was thinking that they pronounced it. And then I said that in the intro, and I'm like, oh, God, I hope I pronounced that right.
It's Ederle.
Can you believe that, though? I didn't even intend for that.
Believe what?
When I picked this movie, that it's been almost exactly 100 years since that.
I didn't even think about that.
So by the time this episode drops, we'll be pretty damn close to the exact 100-year mark.
Hey.
I thought it was 1914.
That was when she went to the Olympics.
Oh.
She finished swimming. She swam the English Channel in 1926, August of 1926.
Okay,
so we're
crazy.
Getting there. I mean, we might be about right there by the time this episode comes out because we got a big backlog of stuff going on. But
shit,
we are also moving here soon, so we're gonna have a brand new podcast set up. I'm excited for that.
Definitely gonna have to require some investment, but I think it could turn out really cool.
It will turn out really cool, and I'm excited to I have so much Disney stuff that I really want to finally put on display. I was speaking of that too. Obviously, I've shared with you guys the list of things I want to acquire for the room, like the Dennis Quaid autograph photo,
right?
And the,
so some of those might get slightly derailed.
Oh yeah, some of that stuff.
If we get this place that we're trying to get,
yeah, some of that stuff will just come down the line. The Vince Papale jersey, like that kind of shit.
Right. I don't know how much stuff we're gonna be able to hang.
No, yeah, I have plenty of stuff currently.
Right.
Well,
you get shelves.
But something I found the other day was a toy set of the tools in the toolbox from Handy Manny, and I was like, that'd be such a fucking fun thing to put on the shelf behind us.
Either I had those or I know someone that had those because I think I was too young for Handy Manny.
Too young?
Okay, maybe not too young, but
I was almost too young for Handy. Yeah, no, we were all too old. Yeah, we were all almost on like the brink of being too old for Handy Manny.
Yeah,
I definitely was too old for Handy Manny.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, because you're a couple years older than me.
Small town's 45.
If I was on the brink and Kaylee was on the brink, then you were past the brink at that point.
Yeah,
you 50-year-old man. But yes, folks, let's celebrate the fact that we're talking about Young Woman in the Sea
And try those damn drinks.
Yeah, try
I
the
want to talk about it.
I think it's pretty good.
It is. No, it is pretty good.
It's like got a refreshing taste.
I'm gonna
to
give it to you though. There's just I can't like
You just
after
strictly
coming
beer.
off. Well, just coming off the fucking like stomach bug and shit.
What?
Like,
Tea's good for you.
It's the vodka I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'm worried about getting a little too like feeling it too much.
Okay.
Twisted
that makes
tea?
sense.
Just too drunk to drive home.
No.
Feel
True.
safe about it.
I could have put twisted tea
Pussy.
in this instead of sweet tea.
You could have.
You gonna drink that Mick Ultra? Hell yeah.
Yay.
All
Ultra
Small Town
Town.
grabs that. I think I know the answer to this. No, I do know the answer to this, but we're still going to go around the room for the sake of it, because that's what we do here on the Disness, and talk about our relationship with the film.
I didn't say if I like the drink or not.
Oh, Kaylee, do you like the drink?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
That's
What
all
do you
I
give it
wanted
out
to
of
say.
10? I forgot we need to start doing that.
Oh, yeah. Probably
I
a
give it an-
5.
Really? I was going to give it an 8. I think it's real refreshing.
I don't like tea.
I don't really like it either, but like that elderflower syrup and the lemon juice. Yeah, what do you
I
give it?
honestly-
That's definitely no. It's a fucking no. It's like an 8, 9.
Yeah.
It's fun. No, it's good.
It's
like it
high.
tastes good.
It's one of the more cohesive drinks we've put
Yeah.
together.
I think I would like it
recently.
if it was warm. 'Cause I'm a warm tea girl.
Yeah, I mean, I think that could work.
The-
A hot tea.
You would like a hottie toddy. You know what it's called? Hottie toddy. It's like
Hottie
tea
toddy?
and whiskey.
I thought it's tea and whiskey. For some reason, I was thinking that was apple cider.
No.
Oh, I would
It's
like
tea
that,
and
I think.
whiskey.
Hot tot. It's saying it's just hot toddy. I don't
Hot
think it's
toddy.
hottie toddy.
Wow, hottie toddy.
I'm pointing to our
Are you
cat named
pointing at
Todd.
Hi, Toddy.
He's our hot toddy.
Kaylee, do you have a relationship with this film? Have you ever seen it
No.
before?
Nope, never heard the story, nothing like that. So this was fresh for me.
She's fresh. Small town.
No, and I honestly, after I watched it, I was fucking pissed that I had never heard of the movie.
Well, it hasn't been out that long, so it's not like you're like got your head in a hole or some shit.
No, but it wasn't like I guess we'll find out. But like, was this like in theaters?
Very
Kinda.
limited release.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was like, yeah. I have more to say about it. This movie was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a lot better than I was expecting.
So
Oh, dude, when you sent me the picture of it, I was like, motherfucker.
what were you like?
Motherfucker. I was so fucking heated about it. Because it also, the picture that's like the picture on Disney Plus,
Mm-hmm.
it looks older. I didn't even look at the date, but like,
Yeah, they definitely put a filter over this movie or
because
some
it,
shit.
yeah, it looks
to-
older. I was like looking,
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking 90s bullshit movie.
No, yeah, I definitely also thought it was older, but I'd seen before we started it the year it came out.
90s Disney, I wouldn't worry about. I'd worry more about if it was a 70s Disney.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Oh, we have so many more to talk about too.
So many.
I've been like avoiding that era for a while because I punched Small Town so much for so long with Gus and the computer wore tennis shoes and all these fucking
Midnight Madness.
Oh, good God. Hey, but I'm right there with Small Town on that one. Fuck that movie.
Mhm.
Fuck that movie.
Dude.
Go back and listen to how much we hated Midnight Madness.
And now Eddie Deason like haunts us because he's in everything, and all I can
Yeah,
think
like,
of
I
is
wanna
his
see, like,
character.
the Polar Express for Christmas last year.
Yes.
Like, oh my God. Also, I'm pretty sure he got like arrested for like something
Bad.
something sexual
Yeah.
related.
Was he jerking his wank in public?
I can't remember it. I don't know if he's like on the registry type thing. Like, I don't even know if he served jail time, but he got charged with something. I'm gonna have Kaylee look that up. As a lot of you listeners know, if you've listened to the show for a while, I as well as Kaylee are avid AMC goers, and I remember seeing this film pop up on the app in like early mid 2024 or whatever it was. I think it was May of 2024.
What the fuck, dude?
What do you do?
The first thing that came up, well, one of the first things that popped up is, did Eddie Deason break into a nursing home?
Was that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was.
In 2022, he was arrested for breaking into a nursing home, leading to charges including burglary and trespassing after he pushed his way inside and refused to leave. But he was also having like a mental health crisis.
Right.
And couldn't even stand trial. He was found to be a danger to himself and shit. So
Damn.
dude crashed.
It's a little bit
Crashed
better
out.
than that other guy from Midnight Madness who literally like sodomized a girl or whatever, or like a minor, I think. Like, yeah, fucked up. Fuck that guy. Flinch, I think was his name in the movie.
I don't
Fuck
know. And I don't
Flinch.
care.
The Disness hates
He don't
Flinch.
deserve it.
But yeah, I remember seeing this pop up and then like, oh, cool, a Daisy Ridley Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
And waiting for tickets to pop up, and they never did. And then seeing it drop on Disney Plus, and then finding out, oh, they only released it to a certain amount of theaters.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a worldwide release. It also appeared on Disney Plus like a month and a half to 2 months after the limited release even began. So it wasn't even out that long before it dropped on Disney Plus. I'll get more into that here in a little bit. But yeah, no attachment to the film. I had never seen it before. I had heard of it though. And I'm excited to talk about it. Let's get into our next segment here on the Disness, rolling right along. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Kaylee time. Kaylee's unlocking her iPad. Give her a
Okay,
second.
bro. I was trying to leave a moment of quiet so you'd know to edit it out. All right, kitties.
We won't be able to do that for forever because once I have the video show, it's just going to be like...
Well, I'm going to be able to actually have it pulled up and like have a space to...
True.
You know, it's going to be different. Young Woman in the Sea. The runtime for this movie was 129 minutes. It was pretty long, honestly.
It was pretty long.
Yeah. This movie came out on a Friday in the month of May, the 31st, so the very last day of May, in 2024. So one of the most recent ones I feel like we've done.
I think it might be the most recent one
Yeah.
we've talked about to this date. Because I think before this, the most recent one we talked about was Chippendale Rescue Rangers. And that came out in, 2022? Around the time that was one of the first movies we talked about on the show, because like that was back in the time of like, oh, if a new movie drops, let's talk about it. And now that's not really so much the case. Although I do want to do, we more than likely will do. I know it's been a while since it dropped at this point, but it's still not that far ago. Doing Zootopia 2 here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Which we have done the first Zootopia, so go back and listen to that. Actually, don't. It's not one of my favorite episodes.
So for that day, since it wasn't that long ago, and hopefully is still fresh on the minds of you fools, President
Sleepy Joe.
Okay.
No.
Not the time.
Let's go, Brandon. I remember one time, small town sake. I can't remember what you said. Something about let's go, Brandon. You were like, I can't remember. You said something funny about it.
Well, he always says something
You just
funny,
said something
so
like,
shocker.
it's so pussy to say that.
Bro, that's bitch shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
fuck Joe
just
Biden.
Say it.
I don't give a fuck.
Just say it. We didn't come up with a
Yeah.
fucking, what is it, euphemism?
Yeah, I don't even
for
know
Trump,
what the
fuck
fuck.
Trump.
Yeah.
Like, imagine we just started
fuck
saying,
Trump. Yeah.
It's FDT.
oh, I love jelly beans. Haha. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm going to start that.
And you have to say it just like that every time until people start knowing what you're talking about.
No, I would want to punch
No
myself
explanation.
in the face if
Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Unironically.
No, you should say it to Logan and then just keep doing it until he starts saying it, and then it's our inside joke.
And then make it a thing.
The number one movie
Number one movie in 2024. I don't even remember.
on this day in 2020.
On this day.
Napoleon.
No.
Bad Boys.
No.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Think more kid friendly.
More kid friendly.
Or oriented.
2024.
Moana 2.
No.
Wild Robot. That's
Just for
earlier.
the day of May 31st, guys.
I don't know.
The Garfield movie.
Oh, I did not like that
Jordan
movie.
did not like it.
I don't. Fuck. I've never seen it.
I thought it was
Don't.
pretty
I
cute.
won't.
Yeah. Chris Pratt voicing Garfield. Just as Chris Pratt, though.
Yeah, low key. And then the number one song, I don't know why. It was really hard for me to find a straight answer on this. So I have two different ones. I think you could at least very easily guess one. And then the other one, it's kind of funny because we were just talking about them.
We're talking pop music, rap.
Is this some fucking like it was big on TikTok or some shit? I don't fucking know.
You do.
I'm sure I will know
It
the
was big
song.
everywhere.
Lose
And Jordan and I hate it.
Oh, is it Benson Boone? These
No.
beautiful
No, but you're on the right track, I think.
Oh, I'm on the right track. So it's not Benson Boone. It's not Teddy Swims. It's got to be one of those other corny white guys.
Now it's other gender.
Other gender. Oh,
No,
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep.
Oh God, like
Don't know.
Espresso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally don't know that song.
Well, lucky you. Be grateful.
Yeah, you do. You know that song.
I do not. I could
Alright.
not tell you. Like, if you put on Sabrina Carpenter, didn't tell me it was Sabrina Carpenter, I wouldn't know who it was.
Fair
That's
enough.
kind of satisfying.
Yeah.
Huh? Sounds satisfying.
That's kind of satisfying.
Oh, I guess.
Didn't you also say you didn't know who Olivia Rodrigo was either?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Man, craziness.
He's too busy watching Smosh, babe.
And listening to Suicide Boys now.
Yeah. Are you
Literally
still on
hasn't
that?
stopped. I listened to that album, that Scream album that the Walk on Water freestyles on.
Yeah, you posted. I saw you posted a song
Every
from
day.
that album on like Snapchat or
Period.
something.
I love every day.
Yeah,
I love that album so
that's
much.
awesome. Hell yeah, man.
Well,
I'm
the
a
other
Suicide
song-
boy now.
Are we
Suicide Boy.
going to their next concert?
At this
I
point,
would be
dude,
down.
I would go to a Suicide Boys
I
I
will
would
concert.
with
be
you.
down. I want to do
My
crazy
thing, though-
makeup.
I don't know, like, the Suicide Boys part of it. Like, I've listened to their... I think they actually have a brand new album out. Well, right when this is recording, a brand new album out. There's one from 2024 and one from 2025. And I've listened to both of those probably 2 or 3 times each. And I do like those a lot. But I haven't, like, I don't know the discography like that.
Mm.
Right.
So, like, it would be tough. Like, I would almost bet Scrim does not do Scrim concerts.
Yeah.
He
Sure.
probably does his own songs sometimes.
Yeah, he might do a couple songs of his.
Because I know
show.
the other guy, Ruby, he does like punk music
Right.
on his own and shit.
Yeah, and that's a completely separate thing.
Yeah.
Because
So I don't know, but I think it'd be fun though. I think it'd be really fun.
I do also think it would be fun. The other song is, do you want me to give you like the genre?
Yeah, give us the genre.
Rap.
Rap in 2024.
I had to listen to this to recognize it.
I'm trying to remember what came out in 2024. These recent years are starting to like
Blend together.
muddy together. For
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
everything's fucking garbage.
Because I'm guessing it's probably not any Kendrick.
No.
What else?
One of the rappers we were talking about, though.
One of the rappers I was talking about.
Yes.
Eminem?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know.
what came out? What Eminem song came out in 2024?
Houdini.
Oh, I don't even know if I've heard that one.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah.
I think I've heard it at least once, and it's a good one.
I know that one song by like I think it's like fucking Dua Lipa, Houdini. I come in, I go, na 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 na, Houdini. It plays
Ew.
up at fucking work sometimes.
Houdini.
I've said in the past, and I'm sorry if this is too insulting to some people. Actually, I'm not sorry at all because y'all some pussies if you get insulted by this. But I'd be willing to bet that she doesn't even know who Houdini is.
Yeah.
I also want to
That's
make sure real
funny.
quick that it's Dua Lipa, so it's not like I'm just dissing on Dua Lipa for no reason.
True.
Well,
Not no reason.
I mean, it is Dua Lipa.
Good job.
Yeah.
Other things around this time: The Bear, Cobra Kai, The Last of Us, The Tiny Chef. The Tiny Chef Show, PS5, and this is actually Clint Eastwood's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yay,
Clint.
happy birthday, Clint!
Hopefully he's still alive when this comes out.
That's crazy. You just listed off like 5 things I don't give a fuck about. That's hilarious.
I
They're
really
just
liked-
popular shit. I don't know any of it.
The Last of Us game is really fun. I never watched the show though.
Yes, but it's Pedro Pascal, and
It is.
So that's what I got there. Oh, and The Bear is
I do want to watch
I
that.
still want to watch that too.
what
Yeah.
the fuck is his name?
I'm kind
Oh,
of
it's gonna
waiting for
bother
the
me
hype
bad.
to die down.
Jeremy
Jeremy Allen White.
Yep.
I'm kind of waiting for the
Hot.
hype to die down because I'm someone that like I won't watch something if
I'm
it's
the
really
same
popular.
way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we've
You're
talked
both
about
like
this.
that, yeah.
Yeah. But like that's something that I feel like I could get it because like Stranger Things just isn't my thing. Game of Thrones not really my thing.
Did like that show.
I liked both of those shows.
I've come to find that I'm not like a huge. And it's funny enough because we're doing a Disney show, but I'm not a huge fantasy guy. Like when it comes to like it has to be done like very much in like a specific lane that I enjoy.
Yeah, Disney.
No, because there's other like you could Star Wars is like sci-fi fantasy, you know, like
Yeah, but you don't like Lord of the Rings. You don't like the things you just listed?
I'll be willing to give the Lord of the Rings another shot at some point.
Thank
and
you,
actually
because
watch
I'm
it.
pissed because I want to watch the Hobbit movies again.
Well, because I
We
fully
can't watch those until you watch all the Lord of the Rings
I
movies
fully
and actually understand the lore.
I fully understand. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But I fully understand your frustration now with me with Lord of the Rings. I'm not talking about Lord of the Rings. And just hear me out. I fully understand her frustration now because last night Keegan was like, "All right, time to show Nate Training Day," and Nate does not watch the entire first half of the movie because we're playing a video game.
Fucking saying.
And I'm like, bro, you're missing the greatness because the movie got over and he was like, "That was a really good movie." But he only watched
half.
Yeah, like that was a really good half of the movie.
It was like his attention was not fully on the movie,
Right.
And it's just movies like those. You have to watch the whole thing to really get it.
Yeah, and Training Day is one of my favorite movies ever, so I think that's why it really hit for me. 'Cause it's
I'm
like, okay,
so glad.
Lord of the Rings is like one of your guys' favorite things, and like I would say I paid more attention to that than Nate did Training Day. But at the same time, now having one of my favorite movies on and someone not paying full attention to it, like, yeah, I get it.
I just feel like you don't get the full. If we rewatch it in its entirety, fully focused and like are just solely dedicated to watching it, and you still don't like it, fine. I'm fine with that. But I just feel like it didn't get a fair chance.
But play The Last of Us if you've never played it. It's a really fun game.
Yeah, that'd be a game I'd be willing to play. I'm bad at video games. Maybe buy me a PS5.
That's like it's a story-driven video game.
Yeah, and I would like that.
Yeah.
Until I
you would.
die, and then I get mad.
You'd like Red Dead 2 as well.
Yeah.
You can play that.
The ratings and reviews for this movie were pretty good. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty common thing for us included. Rotten Tomatoes was an 88% critic score.
God damn.
And the audience was a 96% audience score.
Wow.
IMDb gave it 7.5 out of 10. And Letterboxd gave it 3.7 out of 5 stars.
3.7. That's high. Motherfuckers like inspirational shit.
Uh-huh. They really do. Especially women's rights and women doing
The
just
shit was just
being
good.
women. Yeah.
Like, the movie was just good.
They did a really good job with it. My favorite quote from Letterboxd was this person. Their username is NDC32002.
Change it.
And they said, before there was Run Forrest Run, there was Swim Trudy Swim.
Ah.
That's cute.
I like that.
Yeah. So the budget and box office didn't really find a budget, but this was kind of in a weird situation because they announced it, I'm pretty sure, in 2020.
Yeah, I'll get into all that in a little bit.
So yeah, that got a little way. And then Jordan had already said how it was a very limited theatrical release before they put it on Disney Plus. So the box office was only $1.9 million.
And that's not reflective, obviously. With it.
No, it's just what the theaters made.
Right. Which I'm curious how good of, like, how many theaters it was in compared to like the money it made, like how long it was in theaters too. Like I wonder if that's like a good, like if they consider that a win at all, you know. It seems pretty low still to be considered a win, you know.
Unless they only had it in like 5 theaters.
Yeah, I don't know how limited.
Even
it
50
was.
theaters. Yeah, I don't know. Our director is a name that I'm gonna get bad, but it's Joachim Ronning or Joachim.
You know, you can look up that's what I do if I don't know how to pronounce something.
Is it Joachim?
Yeah, Joachim.
It's probably closer to that.
It's probably the J is probably not pronounced.
It's probably Joachim.
Joachim.
And then it's R, and then the O has a line diagonally through
Yeah,
it.
no fucking idea.
I don't know all that.
That's Russian, like
it's
that's
Norwegian.
Eastern. Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say it's like Eastern European shit, but okay.
He's a 53-year-old Norwegian filmmaker with multiple awards and movies, grossing over $1.3 billion.
Nice.
Which is crazy because he only has 7 movies out.
Well, he's good at his job, apparently.
Yeah. And he co-directed his first 3, and they were, I'm pretty sure, Norwegian movies. And this is why they have grossed over $1.3 billion, because the other 4 of his 7 are all Disney.
Yeah.
And it's Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Okay.
And then
that's the most recent one that came out,
yes.
I think, right? Yeah.
And then Maleficent 2.
Okay, yeah.
This movie in Tron Ares.
Oh, wow. He did
Yeah.
Tron Ares, too?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
I really liked that movie.
Crazy. But I personally feel like he's in his career prime right now, and he's actively working on multiple projects and stuff, some stuff in Europe and everything like that. So we might see more from him.
Yeah. I'm sure we will.
We probably will see more from him.
Especially
Especially if he's already done 4 movies with Disney. So
2 of those movies I have never seen before I haven't seen either of the Maleficent movies all the way through.
Hump.
So 2 of them.
Yes.
And then, because I'm not really with the whole, like, trying to make her more understood or, like, treat her like it's like she's a protagonist or like a misunderstood antagonist kind of deal. I'm not with that shit, bro. It's not that deep. She wanted to kill a fucking kid because she didn't get invited to a party. Like, that's what Maleficent is.
Yes, but 1, Angelina Jolie slays the role of Maleficent, and
I'm not doubting
2,
that.
I thought that it was a cute way to, like, a cute take on the story.
And I've heard great things.
Yeah,
and I
it's
think
good.
the lore with Sleeping Beauty is actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I'll watch it whenever we.
I named my snake after Maleficent.
Yeah.
What'd you name it?
Maleficent.
She's like Judy.
Blue fairy.
Angelina Jolie.
So we're cast. First off, we have the lovely Trudy, as Jordan's already mentioned, was Daisy Ridley. She's 33.
Daisy Ridley.
Hey, she's 33 years old. And
Young.
Whoa. I need you to hop
It's
off
still
my
pretty young.
dick. I was literally about to say how she is a beautiful English actress that most recognize as Rey in the recent Star Wars movie. And she's doing a lot of fun stuff. She's a really great actress, and I really hope she has a long career because she looks like she could still play a 12-year-old. Like, it's crazy to me that she's 33. But she's got some stuff that just came out, not just came out anymore by the time this comes out, and we'll hopefully have new things coming as well.
I had the biggest crush on her whenever Star Wars first came out.
Yeah, she's
Like,
cute.
Star Wars Force Awakens.
She's very
I
beautiful.
was like, whoa. High school Jordan. Had a big crush on her.
And then we have Meg, who is Tilda Cobham
Change it.
Irvy.
Oh my God.
31 years young. She's an Australian actress who also doesn't have a huge filmography, but still a successful career so far. This is her only Disney work as of right now. She seems mostly to have done Australian productions, but I want to check out a movie she did called I Am Woman.
Yeah.
That she co-starred with Evan Peters
Uh-huh.
in, because I love Evan Peters. And she's done theater, and she's actually currently working on writing, directing, and acting in her own feature film.
That's cool.
So I hope that does well.
Wild that they cast an English actress and an Australian actress to play American sisters.
Same people. Doesn't matter.
German American, I guess.
English, Australian, it's all the same.
Yeah, but like then they have to put on like English accents,
to,
like
yeah.
or American accents. Like it's just it's so funny to me.
It is funny. But they do it so well. Like,
They
I don't
did.
get it.
Yeah, I've read something that's some review that said something about Daisy Ridley's accent slipping a little bit here and there. I was like, I didn't notice that at all, and I watched the movie twice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Man, that's just me.
Then we have Henry. Old Henry, the dad. He is Kim Bodnia. 60 years young, a Danish actor known as a police detective on a show called The Bridge. He's won multiple awards, and he has a much larger filmography, but no other Disney. Then we have Gertrude, the mom.
Gertie.
That is Jeanette Hain. Oh, I hope that didn't autocorrect. 56 years young. She is a German film actress with over 90 film and TV works, but this also seemed to be her only Disney work so far.
Wait, the mom's name is Gertrude and the daughter's name is also Gertrude.
Yes, and then the dad's name is Henry and the son's name is Henry.
Oh my god!
But the mom goes by
the son wasn't
Gertie,
listed.
and she
Trudy.
goes by Trudy, obviously.
Never heard of a daughter, Junior.
Yeah, no, it's not really.
As common.
Yeah,
Maybe it is in Germany.
Or it
'Cause
was
they're
It's also
German.
like not common either because like, are you really
no.
a junior? Because she took on.
You'll take a different name.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like she has a
Oh,
maiden
yeah,
name.
yeah. Charlotte, the swim coach, what was her thing? What
I
was
was
her
gonna say,
nickname?
who the fuck is Charlotte?
I know. What was her
Epi.
nickname? Ebby. I should have wrote that. Jeez. Cian or Cyan?
CYAN.
Cian. Cian Clifford. 43 years young.
Next
You
time,
spell-
I'll do this if you want.
Next time I will.
Looking up pronunciations.
Yeah.
If it's like Italian, because like that would make the ch sound like chow.
She's English.
Chan is what we want to call her. Pretend she's Italian and call her chow.
Okay.
Chan.
An English actress that's done a good amount of film and TV. This seems to be her only Disney besides voicing in one episode of the Star Wars animated show The Bad Batch. And she also has some things that are about to be released and is still going strong.
It'd be like pronounced like Sean.
Sean. That's unfortunate.
Sean. Yeah. The SI produces like an SH sound, and the A is like a long aw sound.
So that's Sean.
Yeah. So
It's
we got
SCI?
so we got a male Kim and a
SI?
female Sean.
Oh, I thought it was CIA.
Yeah, I thought she said CI too at first.
Okay.
Maybe you did by accident. I swear
Maybe
you
I
said
did.
C at first. Yeah.
Next we have Wolf. And he was the trainer. The bitch ass trainer bitch.
Yeah. Bitch.
He's
Get caught.
Christopher Eccleston. 61 years old. He's an accomplished
Damn.
English actor, very known as the 9th incarnation of the Doctor in Doctor Who.
Oh, no
which
kidding.
the Doctor Who fans will geek about
Oh,
that.
wow.
He's done a bunch of stuff, but his only other Disney I saw was in, and like I quote, it's always quote with like the Marvel shit, but it still counts now. Thor: The Dark World, which is the more recent one.
No, that's not the more recent one. That's the second one.
Oh,
The more recent one's Love and Thunder. The Dark World.
is that Marvel then? Marvel?
Yeah, I
No,
don't.
I think
No,
it was Disney.
I think Disney might have probably owned them by that
Yeah.
point. I don't care for that one. Nor do I care for the first. Honestly, like Thor
Ragnarok's
for
the
me,
best one.
like I don't really like any of the Thor movies except for Ragnarok, and that's when it like the first two Thor movies take themselves very seriously, and then Ragnarok's like let's get silly,
and it was
and then
funny
Love and
as
Thunder's
fuck.
like, oh, you like the silly shit? We're gonna do it again, and then they
Yeah.
became like too self-aware, and it just was not good. But interesting, who he was. I wonder who he was in the Dark World. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, a name that started
A
with
name.
a name that started with an M.
He had a name.
And then my last two are just little, well, technically the last three. So third to last, Bill. Old Bill. He's the one that swam the channel and was her hero. And that is Stephen Graham.
Which
Graham?
Oh, it's Graham.
He's a pretty well-known name, I feel like.
Yeah, he's 52 years young, an English actor, producer, and screenwriter with lots of nominations and awards for Disney. He was in a couple of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and Venom: The Last Dance. I wrote Venom, but he's been in a lot of stuff. And then the last two, I just put their names because I was tired. James was the sexist sponsor, and he's a face that you've definitely seen before.
Yeah, he's
many
been in all
places.
kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
he's a lot. And then it's Glenn
I recognized him.
Glenn Fleshler, and then Benji, the swimmer homie.
Another name you can't pronounce?
No, his first name deleted.
Oh, shit.
Or
You don't got
his
a first
last
name. While you're
It was
looking
his
that
last
up,
name.
homeboy Christopher played the villain in The Dark World, by the way. So he's like a main character. And that.
Cool. Alexander Kareem.
That was Benji.
Yes. And that's all I have for you, bitches.
Bitches. I got some stuff for you guys, bitches. While the film is based on real life, obviously, it takes its inspiration directly from the 2009 nonfiction book telling the story by Glenn Stout, and it retains the name of the book. Most of the events that transpire in this are based purely on reality, with a few minor differences. There are obviously like some smaller dramatizations that I won't bother touching on because certain things are expected to be dramatized for a film.
Yeah.
I will say that this is a pretty faithful film adaptation, or at least compared to most biopics, is pretty faithful for the most part.
Nice.
The dates and years are all mostly accurate, although her second attempt actually occurred a full year
Oh, damn.
after her first attempt, not like the quick 3-day turnaround like it was in the film.
Dang.
She did have and beat measles. She did lose her hearing. She was from New York City, and upon finishing her swim across the English Channel, was met by a British immigration officer who asked for her passport. So
That's
those are all real things that
hilarious. Do you think he was joking?
happened. No.
Yeah,
I don't
probably
think he was
not.
joking.
Everybody hated women.
As we found out at the end of the film with the real life footage, the parade was not
Exaggerated.
exaggerated at all.
No.
There really were about 2 million people there that day.
They went
'Cause
bonkers.
First thing I thought when I saw the parade was like, come on. And then I got a good piece of humble pie
Mm-hmm.
in the. Did you watch all that after that? Like,
Yeah.
where they showed? Okay, cool. Because I know usually you just like, I'm done. So I didn't know if you've seen any of that.
I watched it.
Um,
No, because I know in these type of movies they always give you like what happens.
yes.
Yeah. Or what they
that's true.
actually looked like. Like, I was so curious on what she actually looked like.
Yeah, which like by the way, like no disrespect to her at all, but it's crazy to cast like
They always do that.
a conventionally attractive
They always
Daisy Ridley for.
cast a way hotter person than the actual person was.
But I don't want to call her ugly because that's so mean. but
That's
it's just
why
like-
you just say what I said. Way hotter.
what I will say is they look nothing alike.
Right. But also, there were some similarities there.
They
I
were
was
both
like,
girls.
They're
oh,
both
they're both
white.
girls. They had cheekbones.
Yeah, they have
and
noses. The sabotage by her first coach, Jabez Wolf, is based on reality. It's rooted in reality, just not with the spiked tea. Rather, Trudy was taking a break, and I guess you could argue she was looking like she was like drowning because she was like laying there in the water. You know, she was just taking a break.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf sent a spotter in to recover her. So he touched her,
Yeah.
thus ending her first attempt. It is speculated that he didn't want to see her finish the job, as he himself had previously been unsuccessful in doing so.
Right.
But that's just pure speculation. I don't think he's ever like publicly said anything.
Well, why would he?
Well, yeah, obviously. I don't know if anyone ever publicly said anything that I could find. I will also add that I think the film seems to downplay Trudy's other accomplishments. While, yes, being the first woman to swim the English Channel is what she's most known for, the film completely downplays her Olympic achievements in
Yeah.
a very quick scene where she won gold in the 4x100 meter freestyle relay. And it's not even referenced. Like, I think what they announced, she won like 1 bronze. And
Yeah.
that's it. She won 2 bronze and 1 gold at that Olympics.
Wow.
And they don't even mention the gold here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they only showed the bronze and then the not even placing.
Yeah. Yes, that's the only 2 things that I had to rewind it multiple times to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Mhm.
So I was like, do they just straight up
Like,
not
why?
mention that she wins gold? And then they treat it like it's a disappointment. And it's like, that was one of the peaks of her career. That's what really put her name on the map.
No, literally.
And they treat it like it was like a massive disappointment for her.
And her dad put away all her trophies. Like,
So I mean, I kind of like get it from a filmmaking perspective that like you got to like make these ups and downs so that way whenever whenever the character you're rooting for finally achieves what you want them to, it hits that much greater.
yes, but also I feel like they
I
could
think
have
her
done more to
failing-
show her potential.
I think her failing the first time and getting scrutinized for being a woman, like that's all enough.
Yeah,
You know?
or just literally just the being a woman aspect alone, and
Yes.
like everybody's hating on you, dogging on you,
No matter
praying
how
on your
good you are.
downfall.
The film also does embellish her record-setting swim, where she warmed up for the English Channel by swimming. And in real life, it was treated as a warm-up, I'm pretty sure. Not like I got to prove myself to get sponsored kind of
From
deal.
okay,
She swam from Battery Park in New York City to Sandy Hook, New Jersey in 7 hours and 11 minutes. That record stood for 81 years.
that is so crazy to
It got
me.
broken by another female swimmer, Australia's Tammy
Ayy.
Van Wees. Instead, the film has James Sullivan agree that if she can finish the swim in 3 hours, He'll fund her attempt,
Mhm.
or the AOU will. In reality, it was the New York Daily News and Chicago Tribune that primarily funded her swim, so that way they could get exclusive rights to the coverage. And then the New York to New Jersey swim is also said to be 7 miles in the film. In actuality, she swam 22 miles.
So the same as the channel, right?
Yeah, but in my theory, they dumbed it down so that way her achievement at the end comes
More
across
like-
stronger.
Yeah.
And then also you gotta like, it's a movie here. We gotta movie it up. Set more stakes on it
Yeah.
versus it just being a warm up kind
Like
of
she's
thing.
just this beast.
I
who can
found
swim forever.
I also found no evidence of Bill Burgess being arrested for public indecency, though there is allegedly truth to him swimming nude. Apparently, this was far from uncommon for men at the time, as it helped for multiple reasons, with the main one seeming to be chafing.
Okay, because
You
I
ever
was
had any-
thinking more like less resistance.
I mean, yeah, that might be a thing too, but there was multiple reasons.
Sure.
But chafing was like
Chafing, I didn't
a
expect
big
that.
thing.
But
Which,
that makes sense.
small town, how often has chafing like been like a nuisance for you?
Since I've gotten older, it's been more of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's just me being a
If
skinny guy.
You're skinny.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the people that have big muscly ass thighs that are constantly rubbing together like
Right.
that. Like
Well,
you
that's
have to have some
definitely-
strong ass legs to be a swimmer like that.
Because, like, I mean, legit, in the last 2 years or so, I've probably put on 20 pounds, realist-ish.
Thick down.
And, like, most of the weight, like, I've got a little bit of a gut now and stuff, I feel like, just because it's way more than I ever had before.
And your dad.
Yeah, but it's still not like a gut.
It's literally not.
But my ass and my thighs have gotten a lot bigger.
That thick ass.
Yeah.
You got the dad bod.
A little bit. But that's when I've noticed it, is over the last year or two.
Oh,
And when my thighs have gotten, like, because they've gotten bigger, and I think that I work in jeans. I'm in a
Right.
shop.
Okay,
so I
yeah.
get hot and all that shit.
Right.
So that's what.
Isn't
I mean,
jeans like one of the main
I think
things
jeans
that
make
you
it
wear?
worse.
Jeans
Especially the
and
jeans I
skin on
fucking wear.
skin.
They're
I think.
rough on you. you
And
know?
wet skin on skin.
I'm glad to hear that your grandpa's passed his fat ass down to you.
Yeah.
Especially in this era too, because fat asses are the best things to have.
Also, the character of Benji is a fictional character. That's the only one of the main characters that's fictional.
Well-
Everyone else is a real person.
Wait, which one is
Benji is the friend that she made. That
The
was
guy
on
that
Oh,
swam
okay.
it or
Okay.
tried to swim it.
Which I'll get more into that later, but I don't think there's a problem with adding a minor fictional character to
Nah.
your story if it benefits, and I think it does benefit
Yeah.
the story. The substance, if you're curious, that she was coated in was a mixture commonly described as porpoise oil, lanolin, and petroleum jelly, which allegedly helped protect Trudy from the brine, which she was allergic to. I also imagine it would help with like buoyancy and what's the other word I'm looking for? Just like general like
hydrodynamics too?
Yeah.
Just like going to the water?
yes.
Also,
exactly.
probably a layer of something because of how cold that water was as well.
That's possible as
Maybe.
well. They just cover her in icy hot.
Yeah. I was fucking, like, I knew it wasn't sunscreen, but, like, I was also thinking, like, she was putting that on. I was like, wouldn't that make the sunburn probably worse? Like, go put Vaseline on and then go outside and stand in the sun. Like, you're going to
True.
get burnt so bad.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
It's going to fucking, like, magnify it.
That's true.
But she didn't
on
have to
your
worry about
skin.
it though because it was like cloudy the whole time. Or I
Yeah.
guess in the movie.
I fucking hate
You still get a sunburn when it's
Vaseline, by the
cloudy.
way.
Fair.
Anytime I was sick when I was a kid, like I had like nasal shit. And
You're talking like mentholatum?
what's
like
up?
Like mentholatum?
Mentholatum.
Like the smelly shit?
No, I'm
What
talking
was
about
it?
Vaseline.
Oh.
Like rubbing it on my, like putting
Putting
me
it
in
on
a
your
pair of
feet?
long johns and rubbing it on my feet and shit.
Yeah,
bro.
it was the most uncomfortable bullshit ever.
Yeah.
But I always
would
woke up feeling better.
Just straight up Vaseline?
yes.
Yes.
On the bottom of your feet.
What the fuck does that do?
And then you put socks on. Well, your feet are somehow connected to like sinuses
they're-
or some shit. You put it on your chest and your feet.
That's why I said mentholatum.
The foot bone's
don't know.
connected to
That's
the.
like Vicks.
Oh.
okay. Oh, you Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, you're right.
I guess
is
it was
Vicks.
Vicks.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
that's so funny.
Why are you just putting Vaseline?
Yeah, we're basically putting chapstick on your feet.
No, I guess no, yeah. But, what the fuck?
It is Vicks Vapor Rub. You're right.
You're so right, small town.
That's what mentholatum is. I think the shit in it that has that smell. that,
Okay.
like-
yeah.
like
Clears
menthol.
the airways.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So what the fuck is Vaseline used for?
I mean, I feel like dryness and
Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's a lubricant. Like
Mhm.
Not sexual lubricant.
Yeah, no, I
thought she gave me a face.
No.
That lubricant.
would
No.
that be like bad?
Yeah, I think so.
You're like, I'm out of lube.
Yes.
Let me some Vaseline.
Yes. I do think
it wouldn't be
that
bad
would
for
be
you.
Yeah, no, obviously.
I don't know. I feel like that's UTIs for everybody.
No.
UTIs for you. Get a UTI. You get a UTI.
It's so hard for dudes to get UTIs.
Is it?
Yeah, because our urethra extends out of our body.
Okay, I didn't
But
realize
it
that.
could still happen,
Yeah, but it's very hard.
especially from dirty sex.
Vaseline's kind of protection. I don't even wear condoms. I just use Vaseline.
A thick ass layer of it. Plug it up.
She had a promising career ahead of her, obviously, but it was completely squandered for many reasons, none of which really appear to be specifically on her. Her manager, Dudley Field Malone, awesome name,
Fire name.
failed to capitalize on her fame following the swim, which could have led to a successful career in vaudeville had it been capitalized upon properly. The Great Depression was obviously also a factor. And then lastly, in 1933, she fell down a set of stairs and twisted her spine, which left her bedridden for several years.
Damn.
But I mean,
God damn.
And she went deaf.
Twisted her
twisted
spine?
her spine.
That don't sound like she twisted shit. Like she twisted it, but it broke. Like that's what that sounds
Is that
like.
not just paralyzed?
Yeah. Bedridden for several years.
Yeah.
That's paralyzed.
And she's like,
And she still came
She's
back
a-
to teach after that.
she's an elite athlete.
Oh, yeah.
So her body, especially swimming, her fucking back was probably like,
steel.
I mean, dude,
Just rock hard.
that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
What were these
Also-
stairs? Who pushed her?
It was her apartment stairs or something. I don't know. I think she just fell.
Yeah, that's just fucking nut. Like,
Yeah.
was she also being tackled at the same time by two people, one at the lower and one at the top, from different angles down the stairs? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, she made an appearance as herself in the 1927 silent romantic comedy Swim Girl Swim.
What?
So that was
Oh,
pretty cool.
we should watch it.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't.
Town-
You're
small
not
town would
involved.
not.
You'd be miserable.
Small town, you would have to pay Small Town to watch a silent film.
Yeah.
You can't even get him to watch many black and white movies
No.
unless it's for the podcast.
Mhm.
Which have you been subjected to that yet?
A black and white movie?
And for the Disness, I don't think we've talked about a black and white film yet. We will eventually. I know the Absent-Minded Professor is one.
I think the only one I've ever watched was It's a Wonderful Life. Is that what
Oh
it's
yeah.
called?
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Yes.
I think that's the only black
fucking-
and white movie I've ever watched.
that's one of my favorite movies ever. I
Yeah.
fucking love
I
that
don't
movie.
remember it that well.
It's
I
such
know.
a
I remember
great
him
movie.
like pulling the moon, like doing that thing.
I think you would really. I think the film would really connect to you now. In a lot of ways, the character of George Bailey is just like an everyman that, like, I think all of us normal civilians can relate to in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's poor folk.
in
Let's be
terms
real
of
here.
production, my thumb is bleeding. What the fuck? It's like underneath my fingernail. This film endured development hell, as they call it.
Yeah.
The rights to the 2009 book were acquired by Jerry Bruckheimer in 2015. Lily James was initially hired to play the lead role.
Mm-hmm.
Strange that they picked an English actress twice to play an American woman. In December of 2020, it was officially reported that the film was in development, and this is when Daisy Ridley was cast instead. Before production began, Ridley spent 3 months training under silver medalist Siobhan Marie O'Connor, the silver medalist. She trained under her, and Ridley practiced the American crawl technique that Ederle used, which is different but still similar to the front crawl used today. O'Connor continued to train Ridley after filming commenced. Ridley said, "We were swimming during filming and swimming to train on the weekends and in the evenings." And yeah, that's dedication right there,
That's
man.
fire.
The film was initially slated for strictly a Disney Plus release, but Disney then attempted to capitalize on a tie-in with the 2024 Summer Olympics by giving the film a limited theatrical release. So that's where that came from. So they're like, oh, well, we could probably make a little money,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't want to take the full gamble and send it to all theaters. And that's all I got to say about that.
Wow.
When we come back here on the Disness, we're going to talk about the film. We're going to give our report cards. We're going to give our Pimp of the Week. All that and so much more. Make sure to join us for the meat and potatoes here on the Disness.
Dinner's ready. Come and get your meat and potatoes.
It's time for the meat and potatoes here on the Disness. Welcome back. We're workshopping different ways to come back from the break lately since Steve Harvey got fired.
Oh, I forgot I had that little bell. I should have made him ring the bell.
Yeah, that would be. We need to just get a bell sound effect going.
I
That would be
have
nice.
that little rose bell.
Yeah, but like I feel like adding it, just like the sound effect of it instead of having
Oh,
him
like just
ring
like
it.
recording it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
My name is Jordan Bass. This is the Disness. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm feeling pretty good because I've had both mine and Small Town's
Damn, you
cocktails.
drank that other one already?
Yeah.
I'm behind.
I'm like, oh shit, I should have went ahead and grabbed another drink.
I need to drink more of my
A
Coke
little
and
soon.
vodka.
Oh, you added
because
vodka to
that's
that
what
Coke?
we have.
Vodka to a McDonald's Coke.
Yeah.
Vodka and Coke is that's a strange combo right there. It's not like
It tastes fine.
no, like it's not like that'd be foul, but like it's just
No, that sounds
Huh.
foul to me. I don't
It
know.
honestly,
like imagine a bar customer coming up to you when we were bartenders, Small Town, be like, "Can I get a vodka Coke?"
okay,
What?
but we don't have just regular rum. I didn't
Yeah,
want
we
to add
don't.
banana rum to
would be
this.
See,
fucking
I'm so weird that, like,
disgusting.
dark liquors, and I don't really mix liquor, or I don't
You
basically
know,
just drink whiskey.
yeah.
Right.
If I was gonna like dark liquor goes with dark sodas.
Yes. Like
Light liquor goes with light sodas.
Yeah,
Or
Well,
exactly.
light
Jordan drank all
soda
the whiskey,
water.
so.
yeah, I mean, I did all the whiskeys. And there should be like I thought there was still some Jameson or something down there.
Ugh.
Have I really finished off all the? I mean, no, I probably did finish off all the whiskey we have because I was doing at the Christmas party and the Thanksgiving party, or I was at our fucking parties. I was doing the apple cider and whiskey. It's a great combo.
Real
It
quick
is a really
tangent.
good combo, actually.
You want to know what I did when I went down to the lake to see Malia's family for Christmas?
What?
Her uncle had bought a new bottle of whiskey.
What
and
kind?
Basil Hayden.
I don't know if I've heard of that.
I drank all of it
Hell yeah, my man.
that
The
night.
whole bottle?
Yeah.
That's a real man
Straight?
right there.
Straight out the bottle?
No, into a cup, and then I
Okay.
would drink it from the cup.
Okay, that's good at least.
And I also had probably 5 American honey shooters.
Jesus
Ugh.
Christ.
I don't like that
Oh,
shit, bro.
I was up till 5 in the morning
Throwing up?
talking. No,
Oh.
talking to a guy outside.
nice. Just a guy.
Just random.
So her uncle's dad is he was a doctor, and then he got into like spiritual medicine and stuff like that, and now he's a chiropractor, but he doesn't like he doesn't pop your bones and shit. He does like these pressure point things, and he can like, I don't know exactly what he does, but his wife also is like on that like spiritual shit
for that, isn't there?
I don't know, but I talked to this guy's wife for literally 2 hours straight. Me and her, and she's like a 70-year-old woman. We just talked,
Hell yeah.
and like I said, she's very like into spiritual shit. She's very like she introduced herself like she's witch, is what she said,
Okay.
and like I'm telling. So you guys know me.
I know you.
You tell
A little
you,
bit.
you tell me you're a witch.
You're gonna cringe.
Where's your broom? Huh? Where's your big green nose? I don't
Mhm.
see it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's how I feel about that shit. So
You gotta watch Kiki's delivery service.
her husband, like, he'll adjust people just at the house, like just like we were all hanging out, and he was just taking people on the couch, and he was like doing these things to them, touching them, and like I don't know. Apparently, it's like so relaxing, and like it kind of brings back like what he says, that when you go through trauma, your body always remembers it. Like you heal differently from a trauma. Specific traumas heal differently in different places of your body, which, like, scientifically speaking, I don't know if that for sure is like a scientific thing, but healing requires your brain to help you heal. It has to tell the blood cells where to go and all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your brain is also the same thing that's, fucking dealing with the trauma itself. So
Yeah.
to me,
Right.
it would fuck up your healing in some ways, right? Like
Yeah.
those two things
That
can
would
be connected.
stunt it.
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes a lot of
So
sense.
I like, it's like, oh fuck, that kind of makes sense now. It's not all like hoity-toity.
Well, yeah,
like,
no, I think there's when you can find a good balance of the spiritual where you can match it up to reality too at
Yeah.
the same time. Because I think some people take life too literally, and then the people that are really spiritual are like almost too spiritual.
will.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and Malia was like, go let him do it to you. And like, they were talking about like, it kind of brings back some like trauma a little bit. Like you kind of remember shit that you had stored away and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
that doesn't sound good to me.
Don't wanna
Like,
revisit
everybody
that.
was like, it's like literally, it's so therapeutic. It is so
Healing.
nice because it doesn't
Just
make
take
you
DMT.
sad. And I'm telling them like, I don't want to do it. Like, it scares me to have to feel any of that shit. His wife, she's licensed in the same type of shit. She comes up behind me and she's like kind of rubbing my back, and then she like presses in a spot on my back. Like, she's just doing this shit like real like nonchalant,
Mm-hmm.
and like presses another spot and then on my neck, and then she touches right here like on the bridge of my nose.
Dude.
The entire world, I am not kidding, we are in a room full of people, the entire world went silent.
Wow.
And all of a sudden it came back and I was like, what the fuck was that? And she just like smiled at me and I was like, what the fuck was that? That was insane.
That's some witch shit.
Dude, it was fucking changed my life. Literally
Whoa.
changed the way I think about things. Like, I got her phone number. I need to reach out to her. Because a lot of the things we were talking about
Yeah,
was like,
hook her up with me.
I'm like in a weird, like, almost spiritual crossroads to an extent in my life where like traditional like religion and shit I don't buy into that shit. I don't like the way that they do things. I don't like all that shit. And
So you
I'm not
believe in like a higher power?
I don't know. I literally have no idea.
Right.
Part of me says no. Part of me is like, fucking maybe though, right? Like you can't say no because you have no fucking idea.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not atheist.
Yeah. And then there's also like, I'm not real, so I don't have like spiritual shit to me. But the longer we talked about things, like she told me, she's like, we just talked and she like told me, she's like, you are an empath.
Yeah, you are.
Like
Big time.
you legitimately, you feel when other people feel. Like we just like talked and she just like gathered that from me. And she kind of talked to me about what like being an empath is, not just having empathy. It's like this whole next like level of empathy to things. And she was just like, because she's like, I am also one. And she like was explaining to me things that she feels on whatever situations. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's exactly how I feel. She's like, I know. Like,
Yeah.
I can tell. Like all these things. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I like spiritual now? Like, what is going on?
You got
And-
converted just like that.
Yeah, it was the weirdest shit. So like, I was like, please, can I please have your phone number? Because they live up here. And I was like, I want to come talk to you and your husband about this shit. Because you guys are fucking, I mean, just bluntly, you guys are old people. Like, you guys have been doing this shit for a long time. So you have a grasp on what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just need some kind of like, almost guidance in like the
Mhm.
spiritual shit. And
Catch
she like,
small town at your local crystal shop.
dude, it was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy. It literally
That
changed
is-
the way I
that
look
is
at life.
amazing, and
That's pretty
that
cool.
makes me happy.
But I woke up the next morning and
You're like,
Malia comes
"Whoa."
downstairs because I was still sleeping. Obviously, I went to bed at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Comes downstairs. She's like, did you drink all of my uncle's whiskey last night? I was like, I don't know. I think you do know. And I think you know that you did. He's like, he's pissed because
oh,
he wanted to
fuck.
drink. He wanted to try it.
Oh, he didn't even get to try it.
Oh, no. I cracked the bottle open.
Oh no,
Yeah.
small town, no.
And then I'm like upstairs and her brother, we were sleeping in her brother's room. Her brother slept on the couch or something. And he's like, I don't know why there's French fries downstairs next to the bed, but like that needs to get cleaned up now. And I was like, where the fuck did I get French fries?
Yeah.
And then somebody
Bro.
goes, oh my God, did you eat? This was her uncle's sister. It's like a married, whatever. Another person's to-go order or leftovers or whatever. Fucking.
Small town, what the
What
fuck
the
is wrong with
hell,
you?
Yeah, I go back
dude?
downstairs. There is a fucking to-go box stuffed into his fucking nightstand. I had eaten all of the food inside of the to-go box.
Holy shit.
Didn't remember any of it. at
You
all.
stuffed it in the nightstand, or that's where you found it?
Oh, I had to have stuffed
He
it.
Okay.
definitely
I
probably
was gonna
stuffed
say,
it.
imagine it's just leftovers that he forgot about that he left in his nightstand.
No. I took them from the refrigerator.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
You were
bro.
blacked.
That was the most alcohol I've ever consumed in my life.
An entire bottle of whiskey plus 5 shooters.
That's insane. Did you throw up?
No.
You're a fucking
No,
champ.
I was
'Cause
hungover
you
till
didn't-
Thursday.
Yeah, you didn't mix. It was all whiskey.
Yeah.
I would throw up still. I finished a half a bottle of whiskey not too long ago, and I threw up for like 2 hours the next morning.
Did you have it mixed with shit though?
Mm.
Yeah, I think I took a couple different shots. Of
No,
different
like were
things.
you mixing the whiskey with shit?
That's what. No, I wasn't mixing the whiskey with shit. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, it was with the cider.
That's
but
a lot of sugar.
yeah, that's good point.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, but so you think if
And
I just
mixing
drink straight
alcohols.
whiskey, it'd be different.
Yeah, maybe because that's what I don't ever really feel sick from. Every once in a while, I'll get like a weird. I think a lot of times it's these fucking things. I'll get hit with like a nicotine
what is that? That's
buzz.
not Zins.
It's their pouches. It's
Okay.
Velo. I'll get hit with it's like you get a hot shot every once in a while out of one of these fucking nicotine pouches. So that's why I think I get like all of a sudden I'll be drinking, I'll have a pouch, and all of a sudden I get super fucking hot and just like, oh fuck, and I'll throw up. But like from whiskey, like I don't ever feel sick. You don't get like bloated from it. Like the drunk from whiskey and beer are like two different things. Like it's weird as fuck.
I don't throw up from beer. If I just drink straight beer, I'm good. Like when I go to NASCAR,
throw up from beer.
And have 18 Bud Lights, I'm straight.
But it's also in the span of like 5 hours
to 8 hours.
And we're like snacking and you're sweating it out and shit.
It's true. It's always very hot out at the
Oh,
speedway.
I smoked so many cigarettes too
Yeah.
while I was there.
Hell
and
yeah.
drank hit her uncle's cigarettes.
Oh my god, dude.
He was asleep.
Her uncle
I was
wants
on
to
the
kill you
patio
now.
smoking. I gave him a hug when I woke up. I was like, I am so sorry. And he's like, you're good. Like, I get it. So next time we go down there, I'm going to buy this.
So it was like a thing where like,
So-
yeah, he's going to be upset, but he's not going to fucking want to
Yeah.
murder you.
Yeah, that'd be
I
kind of
get that.
crazy.
Well, that would be me. Like if I woke up and you drank my whole new bottle of whiskey, like I'd be like, it's okay. You just sold me a new bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fucking be mad at you though. Well, like I said, I'm Jordan Bass, and I'm still joined by Smalley Swims, small town Dalton Endicott.
Smalley swims.
Yep. That's your collab with
lose control.
What's that one song you showed me of him several years ago is actually still pretty good. It's like something about I can't remember what it is.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was a decent song. And I also still joined by She Got No Bananas Today. It's Kaylee Foot.
No bananas.
Where are your bananas?
Yes, we have no bananas.
Yeah.
The song was in this movie.
Oh. I was like,
Louis Muffin.
they were talking about the runts again.
No. Oh, dude. I was telling Kaylee last night because I was was it last night?
Yeah.
I was munching on some fucking runts, small town. Which are super underrated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't ever
usually
see
just have
them.
runts around. Yeah, where did you find those? Dollar Tree? I don't know. Kaylee just had a
I think they do
box
sell
of
them at
runts in
Dollar
there
Tree.
from the last time we went to the movies.
And Dollar Tree. yeah.
And
It was Five Below.
I was like, man, I could fuck up a whole box of just the banana ones. And Kaylee said she thinks that exists. So I need to look into that.
Or it's like a bag of the bananas
It's
or
the
something.
Fucking banana runts. I mean, they're all great. Banana runts are so fucking good, man. Small town. Before we get into the movie, I was gonna tell you about this. Maybe it was the last time. It was whenever we recorded the show after I got back from New York, and I think that was the last time we recorded. And I forgot. I totally forgot to tell you, or at least I think I forgot to tell you, who I ran into at the airport in Chicago on my layover. Motherfucking Josh Peck.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
What
I
the
was
fuck?
like, I can't believe I did. I was like, how did I forget to tell Small Town that? So I'm just, I don't get starstruck, and I didn't get starstruck, but it was like a what the fuck kind of thing. I've gotten starstruck by very few people in my life. I should say that. Nah, I don't get starstruck. But I'm just sitting there on the phone with Kaylee, kind of looking around, sitting by the terminal, and Kaylee just hears me go, "Oh
You
my
said-
god!"
You
I
said,
said, "Oh my god, is that Josh Peck?" And then I hung up.
nothing. It goes silent. And I was at work, and my coworkers were just like, "What the fuck?"
I noticed him as he's walking in front of me. I just look up and I go, "What's up, Josh?" He's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Good." He gets in line because he's in boarding group A, and I'm in like C or something like that. And
Or
no,
No, you just didn't
forgot.
check in.
Yeah, no, I thought I did, but I didn't. And I was like, I don't want to be that guy, but like it's Josh Peck. Like he's such a big part of my childhood,
Yeah.
and no one else was like he was wearing. I think he was wearing a hat.
Yeah, he was
he
wearing
was
a
wearing a
hat.
hat, so he looked pretty low key. Like I just happened to get a straight shot of his face as he walked by, and so I go up to him and I'm like, "Hey man, I don't mean to bother you, but is there any way I can get a picture?" I'm like talking real low. He's like, "Yeah, for sure." And I even aimed the camera downward so that way it wasn't like
Yeah.
up, so that way it was like less noticeable what was
Mhm.
happening. And I complimented his Instagram videos because he makes really funny reels. I didn't even say anything about Drake and Josh. My exact words to him after that, after asking for the picture, was, "I fucking love you."
That's cool.
Because I do. I fucking like. I don't know him, but like I love, like that feels like a brother, an older brother to me, just from growing up watching Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
And you can find the picture on our social media, which I somehow haven't plugged yet on the show. I'm usually like the 5th plug in.
We're halfway in.
Yeah. At Disness Podcast on Instagram. But yes, Small Town. That is the picture of me and Josh Peck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy. Like,
I was
very,
so pissed.
Like very humble. And I'm sure it was also because he wasn't getting mobbed. And the way I approached him.
Yeah.
Because I recognize like these are real people too.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they just want to the airport sucks, you know? Like they just want to go through their shit. But I think it was just because I didn't like make a fucking huge big deal out of it. And I think that's what everyone should do if you run. Now don't get me wrong. If I ran into someone like a fucking big time celebrity that I'm like a massive fan of in public, because like I love Josh Peck, but like I'm talking like a Kurt Russell, Olivia Rodrigo,
Dennis
Quaid, like a top celebrity that I'm a massive fan of. Usher, you know, like
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick fucking like. I would probably get a lot more giddy, you know, but I'm not gonna like make a fucking fool out of myself and draw a bunch of attention.
Yeah. We should learn the entire dance choreography from Mary Poppins, and if we ever meet Bert, we perform the entirety of it.
Yeah, facts.
He would eat it up. I call him Bert.
Dick. Man. I'm so happy you made it to 100.
Yeah.
By the time this airs, I hope he's still with us.
Yeah.
But like, regardless, making it to 100.
No.
Quite the feat. We love us some Dick Van Dyke here on the Disness. Getting into the film, though, as we're talking about Young Woman in the Sea, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into that sumbitch. I might need Miss Kaylee, if she could possibly perhaps at some point here in the near future, get me a drink while I'm going to.
Sure, what do you want?
Is that carbless still in there?
Yep.
Because I'll take that, please. We open on a shot of Trudy staring at the ocean, singing a little tune. Before we flash back to a dingy-looking 1914 New York, and a young Trudy is very sick. Was it 1914? So 1926. When did she go? She went to the Olympics in 1924. Okay, I'm tripping. All right. 1914 New York. Young Trudy is very sick. We find out there was a ferry fire, and a bunch of women died because they couldn't swim, which, like, small town, wouldn't you just, like, try at least?
Yeah. But like, if you're wearing like a dress or something, like,
have
you ever tried to swim with clothes on?
Have I ever tried to swim in a dress?
No. With clothes on.
No.
It's so hard.
It just weighs you down.
Weighs you down so much.
So they would have had to like strip down to their bra and panties and
while
gotten
panicking.
arrested.
No.
and probably still die.
Yeah.
Henry Sr. gets home and immediately uses the children as his servants. A doctor had visited young Trudy and delivers the news that Trudy is going to die tonight due to the measles. But she just comes strolling down the stairs anyway, wanting some cheese like Steve Urkel. That doc ain't shit, boy.
Yeah. This, her attitude, which I know it's basically the same throughout the whole movie, with even when she's grown up and shit, but like, just like the little kid just like, like the nonchalant, but also just like this badass quality.
Yeah.
You know? Like it just reminds, like Hendrix is going to be
a badass.
Like she would literally like be so fucking sick and then like almost about to die and then just wake up feeling better and just be like,
back to normal.
Why is the doctor asleep?
Where the cheese at?
Are you a ghost? Like, what the fuck?
Got any cheese? Gertie, the mother, she wants to teach the kids how to swim after the events of the day. And the sexist-ass dad says they can teach their son. Oh, Henry Jr. can learn.
Crazy.
Because if the daughters
it's
learn...
such a weird fucking thing to draw the line at sex. Is like, you want to be able to sustain yourself in the water? No, you're a woman.
Too fucking bad,
Stay
guys.
out of
Well, small town, it's because the worst possible thing ever could happen to them if the daughters learned how to swim. People could gossip. The
That's
horror.
true. Yeah, people could gossip. I didn't even think about that.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I'm a terrible fucking dad. I don't ever think about that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got to think about
the
people
gossip.
gossiping. Yes.
Fuck.
It's important. Trudy demands her pops allows her to learn how to swim, which she's totally against. So she gets real fucking annoying with playing the ukulele. And
This is something a child would
specifically
absolutely do.
this same repetitive song over and over again in defiance. And the whole family starts thinking, damn, maybe we would have been better off without her.
Crazy. He said that during the movie, and I was like, bro.
I love the mom's like, she like smiles about it though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, she's just waiting for him to get in, you know.
And that's like the first sign that he's actually a loving dad and not a shitty dad, because shitty dads would just, beat the fuck out of their daughters for being so annoying and not
no, with
sleeping
his
and stuff.
sexism, I'm not excusing it, but it's very product of the time.
Yes.
like,
Yes.
You know?
He's traditional, like very, very traditional. Doesn't want to stray from the path at all.
Like,
But then he always caves.
I called him a misogynist in this next line, but he's not really a misogynist. It's just
No, he's a
blatant
1914,
sexism.
probably second generation. They might be from Germany.
Mhm.
Right.
Parent.
No, I guarantee you the parents emigrated from Germany.
Yeah.
So fucking new, immigrants to a new, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's misogyny.
Well, I'll change it to sexist pops finally gives in. They go to the beach to learn, which I don't know if they portrayed that here because I know they were at the beach, but in real life they learn he taught her how to swim as a kid at their summer home in New
Oh.
Jersey.
Yeah, no, they
So,
just went to the pier.
They had a beachfront summer home.
So they weren't actually poor.
No, they were I mean
Definitely not.
I wouldn't
They had
say
a
they're
summer home.
rich, but like if they had a summer home, you got to be at least decently well. I mean, he owned
Yeah.
a butcher
He
shop.
did
It was
own a
probably
butcher
pretty
shop.
successful.
Yeah, but they were like worried about it's $1 a week.
Yeah,
For the
he
swim,
was
and
trying
he's
to
like-
save up for a phone type.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but if
I'm
you have
sure
a
phones are very
fucking
expensive back
summer house,
Yeah.
it's like you can afford a phone.
Well, you got to portray them as
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Poor.
yeah, it's that underdog shit.
Wow.
He ties her to a rope to hold on to her, and Trudy dives in and comes back up like 10 years older. What the fuck was in that water?
That was a good transition.
Yeah, no,
was
it
what
was a
was in
good
that water.
transition.
I was confused.
She just goes back up as
Like,
Daisy
Did
I
I,
was
Ridley.
scared she was gonna
fucking
die.
miss something? Did I fucking die for half a second? Like, what the fuck happened?
When did you become Daisy Ridley?
No, you're just a time traveler.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, hearing Daisy Ridley not talk with a British accent was very strange to me throughout this entire movie. Gertie proposes at dinner that Meg and Trudy will join the swim team. Pop starts laughing like he's a redneck at a Jeff Foxworthy show. He's a dick. The girls then go to this. It's like a tryout, I guess you could say, with the local swim coach, and they show off their skills or lack thereof in Trudy's case to the swim coach Epi. Epi's real impressed with Meg, but Gertie has to strike up a deal for her to let Trudy practice, basically agreeing that she'll shovel the coal into the furnace and in exchange for being able to get in the pool after they're done practicing, I think was like the whole deal. Some of the girls give Trudy shit and call her Boiler Girl, and Epi's like, go home, you fucking dork. All you do is let them make fun of you. It's basically like she was like, I guess she was saying like stand up for yourself, but the way she said it's like,
Yeah.
why don't you just give up? What did she say? She said something kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Basically telling her she didn't have the tatas.
To which Trudy says that Epi won't let her get in the water. So you're like, oh, okay. So she sets up these daily races where the loser's on boiler duty, and Trudy keeps coming in last, but finally starts making progress as we get to see one of the mean girls
She busting her ass to do it.
lose and get assigned to boiler duty. Yes, she did. We then see a theater showing about the men who have swam the English Channel, which is very few at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
The swim team girls show up with the exciting news that they have a race coming up. Whoopee! The announcer, who we find out later is James Sullivan, he's being real sexist. He's like, it's like sexist, but like in a condescending way.
Condescending as fuck.
Because he's like assuring the crowd that they're trained professionals, so that's why they're being allowed in the water.
Yeah, and then he was like,
He
and
also
the
calls
police
them-
are on standby,
yeah.
and the medics are right over there, and blah, blah, blah. Fucking, I hated this guy.
Also, I was going to mention this earlier, but I remembered I had it written down in the rundown. That guy that played James Sullivan, I'm forgetting his name,
He's played like 5 different characters on Law and Order SVU over the years.
Ah, that's what I
So
recognized.
I thought I recognized
from.
him as like a lawyer, and I think he was as one of his. But he's I kid
But
you
he was
not,
a lawyer for
literally
the bad guy, I think.
from like season 9 or 10 or something like that to even now, or as recently as season 27, has played 5 different characters
That's crazy.
on that show.
That and the fact
think
that
that's
they're
just
on
so-
season 27.
I think it's so funny when a long running show like that really likes a guest star that they'll be like. A couple
people
seasons
forget.
later, like, yeah, bring him back. So then within that universe, you're just supposed to believe that there's a guy that looks almost exactly like that.
Or quintuplets.
Well, because SVU fucking, yeah, you're funny. And with SVU, Rollins and Carisi were guest stars. Like they started as guest stars, and then apparently they liked their performances enough to eventually bring them onto the main
T.
cast. I'm sure that's been the case for other shows as well.
No, yeah.
Anyway, Trudy makes this miraculous comeback in the women's race and wins the damn thing. Her father could not give 2 shits, though. At this point, he doesn't care at all. He is not impressed.
Mm-mm.
She just starts going off, though, winning race after race and looking like a real stud. Sure showed Epi. She can't spot talent for shit. We get this, one of those magical time jumping montages. And we find out that Trudy's won, I guess, first place in the world. Is that what they said?
She set a world record.
In
She set a
the
world record,
yeah, it was in like the 400 meter or something like
She's
that.
got like this little ribbon
the
deal.
the record.
And I like this part. It's pretty fucking cool. Gertie pulls up. She's like informs the Henry Sr. like of her accomplishment, knowing that he won't care, and then pins the fucking ribbon on the slice of meat. he's
Yeah, the
cutting.
meat was
Yeah.
funny as hell.
Your daughter set a record for what? The world record, and then puts the fucking ribbon on it. Yeah.
Like, dog, be proud of your daughter. I personally wouldn't stand for that shit.
It's, again, you're talking about times.
Yeah.
Like, and this is, you'd be shocked how much of that comes from love.
Right.
Yeah,
Fear of her not making something of herself.
right.
Or
like,
making a fool of
so
herself.
she's secured in life. Like, it comes off fucked up because it's 19, at this point.
I think the
fucking
modern
20.
equivalent to that would be like, Mom, I got 500 million viewers on this YouTube video I posted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And? Well, I made a bunch of money off of it, and I have all the,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Because I mean, that's probably coming from love too, in terms of like thinking that this isn't sustainable, or not having a full grasp on what it is, or what
Yeah.
it means,
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
And also when there's people that'll like beat you
But
up
it's-
and kill you and
It's
type
still like,
shit.
I mean, I get it, I guess, from the time period, from his perspective, because he's been basically like indoctrinated to believe these things that he feels about women.
There's a certain way. Well, it's not even like, him specifically, like out of the people that we saw,
There was a lot
he was
worse sexist
the,
than
the
yeah.
least amount, aside
Yes.
from Mr. Whatever at the end of the movie. I like legitimately, it's like there's just
Mr. Whatever from the end of the
guy that
Bill.
like, huh?
Bill.
No,
his name?
Bill's a good dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who
you're
you
saying
talking
the
about?
least. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I'm following.
There's a way things go. There's an order to things, and
Mhm.
like, especially in that type of time, like there's not like, you don't stray from what the order of things are. Like, it's like inherent.
You ain't no better type shit.
Yeah, it's like an inherent feminism of the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Feminism, sexism.
sexism. I'm sorry, not feminism. Definitely not feminism.
Furthest
Actually,
thing.
it's the opposite of feminism.
Yeah, a sexism of it, and it's so hard, like, to just take, because if you took anybody from any time and put them now with their same mannerisms from back then, like almost everybody would seem fucked up,
Yeah.
because just things were just fucking different. We didn't
Yes.
think about things the same way,
Mhm.
and you had to survive back then.
Mhm.
People weren't
Especially
like thriving,
like
Well, they were.
Immigrants.
They had a summer home, but like,
So, watching this movie made me think about how I wish we could apply the simplicity of life back then to the more accepting. I know it's not fully accepting, but we are significantly more accepting as a society. How it is now in that regard, because like I think a lot of people especially white people, romanticize the early to mid 1900s because on paper or on when we see it depicted in a film or a video game or something, it looks
and whitewashed.
I can understand why, because it's just all that simplicity and there's beauty in that simplicity. And you could also argue ignorance, but if we had more of that now, I think life would really be perfect. We'd really find that sweet spot. And life can't be perfect. That's just how it is. Life sucks and then you die.
Yeah, life, and it'll just never be simple like that again. The rat race is on. The rat race is on, and we're all fucking rats. And the only thing that's going to happen is this country or the world will just collapse.
I was going to say, it might become simple again whenever fucking half the population is wiped.
Yeah, the apocalypse.
Yeah, no.
Which I don't think will happen within our lifetime, by the way. Fully.
No,
I think we'll start to see the early beginnings of it, but I don't think
I'd like to think that somebody from our generation or younger is smart. They take, because it's just a generation thing. The fucking people that are in charge now are in their 70s.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that they look at the world is fucked up and different than the way we look at the world.
Yeah, and I want to believe that, but Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
That came on the other night. And he says the line in that song, "One day our generation is going to rule the population." That song came out in 2003. And look at where we're at now,
But they're not ruling the generation.
That's true. The older people still are technically on top.
They haven't died out
Which
yet.
is crazy, because when you look historically, yes, we've had old presidents, governors, all that shit over the course of time, but I don't know the true statistics on this, but I gotta imagine this is gotta be the median oldest age for politicians or leaders of this country,
probably,
possibly in the history.
I mean, between Trump and Biden, Biden was what, fucking 76 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Trump is 76 or something.
I think, isn't Trump slightly younger,
or Biden might have been 78 or something like that. I don't know exactly how old, but I know they're in their
right there neck and neck.
upper 70s.
Right.
Yeah.
Back to back. And then before that we had Obama, who was
in his 50s? Was he in his 40s when he got elected?
Yeah.
Obama.
Yeah. And then,
Term
Bush
limits.
was in his 50s, but
Age
he
limits.
also presented younger. Also,
yes. So we get this side bit where Trudy is set up with some guy named Horst who doesn't know but a couple words of English. And then the sisters trick him by faking that they fell in the water, and homeboy can't even scream for help. So he screams one of the only words he knows. Nuts! Nuts! James Sullivan pulls up to the butcher shop one day, that announcer guy from earlier. He informs Henry Sr. that he's decided to send 6 female swimmers to the Olympic Games in Paris, and he selected Trudy to compete.
Mm-hmm.
Meg's pretty hurt because in the scene right before this, the sisters agreed to always stick by each other's side. Well, sucks to suck, Meg. Should have swam better.
Damn.
Henry's pretty apprehensive, but, there's nothing he can do. Trudy's going anyway. And then Meg shows up home one night. She's smelling of whiskey. It's much like Small Town. And turns out she's in love. But Henry, ever the loving and nurturing father, of course, says, "Fuck no!" So she storms out. Trudy chases after her, asks her to come with her to Paris. Meg apologizes and says she ain't going nowhere. She's obviously feeling very dejected. She's going through a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
Sullivan then introduces the girls to Jabez Wolf, who will be coaching the women's Olympic swim team. He informs the girls.
Bastard.
Yeah, he is a fucking rat bastard. He informs the girls that there will be no contact with the male athletes, and they can't even leave their rooms on the ship without a nun escort.
And I think it was kind of fucked up how he was trying to twist that into "I'm protecting you," when in reality it was just sabotaging them, basically.
He said that multiple times. And then they're on the ship, and the women are pretty pissed that they can't train on board like the male athletes are, to which Wolf responds with, "You'll get your chance when the gun sounds." That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't get any chance to fucking warm up or anything.
And then he's going to try to talk shit and say they're not as good.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how that shit works, You like to...
Don't give them the chance because they're already... we already know they're bad.
You put someone in a bad spot just so you can justify...
Your feelings.
Yes, exactly. Well, she gets her chance in a scene that maybe lasts 25 seconds, and she wins a bronze medal, and that's all they say here, even though she
won gold.
Yeah. Back home, Trudy's pretty disappointed and says with no more funding, her career's just basically in the can. She then learns that Meg's getting married, which Meg didn't tell her, but she's not marrying that Anderson guy she referred to earlier, rather a man named Carl Derschley. And they made this deal that isn't much of a deal, really, because, like, what does Meg get out of it?
A respectful place in society, I guess.
The deal is that Derschley comes over to America. I'm assuming from Germany. I don't know if they ever made that quite clear.
I'm sure.
I'm assuming it's like probably family friends type of thing with the Ederle family.
Yeah, the dad was like, any German.
And they made a deal where she'll marry her. Oh, that would be crazy.
Whoa.
He'll marry Meg. And then Meg goes on this tangent about how as a woman, their future's already decided. I want to talk about that more later, but not right now because I feel like it fits more in my report card. A spark of hope suddenly one day enters Trudy's life when a little girl walks up, informs Trudy that she's the reason that she's getting a chance to swim.
Yeah.
So that kind of gets that hope going
Ignites
again
that spark a little bit
for
again.
Trudy. And on the beach, a crowd of onlookers prepares for the arrival of Bill Burgess. He's about to finish his swim across the English Channel. And his whole ass cock and balls is on display for everyone as he exits the water.
Woohoo! Cock and balls.
He's arrested for public indecency. There goes that damn meet and greet money. Fuck, they were about to get a penny per handshake. Bro.
Damn.
About to rake.
Meet and greet, know what I'm saying? Freaking handshake or hand job. How much money you got?
We get another little scene at the movie theater, and why they keep playing English Channel documentaries at this theater?
Bro.
Like, this is the second time they're at the theater, and
What
they're
was
playing,
that?
like, the same documentary.
That might have been their version of commercial or something. Because it was like talking about how you get paid $1,000.
Yeah, maybe. Also, Meg gets married.
Which I'm going to look up how much $1,000 is in what would that be?
Trudy casually
26.
announces to the family at dinner one night that she plans to swim the English Channel. And Epi accompanies Trudy to James Sullivan's office to ask for funding, but he ain't with it. She then offers to swim from New York to New Jersey to prove herself, and Sullivan agrees that if she can complete it in 3 hours, then the AOU will sponsor her. And just as time seems to be up in the swim, Trudy shocks Sullivan when he discovers that she finished it in just under 3 hours. And she gets treated to a nice meal. I like that little part because he's like, I'll treat you to dinner.
Yeah, I'm glad he fulfilled his end, too.
Yeah. And she chows down.
$1,000 in 1926 would be $18,312 today.
Wait. Oh, wow. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I saw a stat. It's like if you were to get fined $100,000 in, we'll just say 1970. It's not correct.
Okay.
1970 something or whatever. That fine would actually be the equivalent of $250,000 today. But if you were making $100,000 salary, it'd be the equivalent of $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting to think about.
Yeah. That's just like
That's crazy putting it in all those different perspectives.
it's like the inflation to raise or the wages or whatever the fuck.
Ugh.
Money isn't real.
That's why they've eliminated the middle class.
It's a human invention. Trudy arrives home. Her mom's mad confused why she was swimming at night. And they have this like heart-to-heart talk. We find out Gertie had a twin sister that died as a child from drowning.
Yeah.
And Gertie wonders where Trudy got the courage to do all this. And they're talking more, and Trudy says a harbor seal followed her. And Gertie's like, shit, for real? And Trudy's like, I'm pretty sure. Well, which one is it, Trudy? Damn. Make up your mind. Did the seal follow you or did it not?
It was dark outside.
Well, how the fuck? She was like, I think a seal's following me. Like, come on now, make up your mind.
It was a shark.
Sullivan announces to Trudy that Wolf will train her again, even though she wants Epi to train her. Wolf says, a woman training a woman? Like a lion taming a lion. Bad idea. Jesus Christ. She's unfortunately stuck with him, though, whether she likes it or not. And then Trudy arrives in France, meets a bunch of male swimmers who are not too keen on a woman stepping into their world. One man in particular, Benji, he walks up, he slams his beer glass down, asks her why she thinks a woman should have the right to come to such a place. which Trudy ignores, does a toast to their dead swimmer buddy, and chugs some beer. This is a kick-ass little moment.
Perfect way to counter an escalation attempt like that.
I think anytime, like 9 times out of 10, you get insulted and you show respect in turn,
The ultimate form of humbling.
you won the battle there.
Yeah.
There's no gratification for him.
Yeah, exactly. But at that 1 time out of 10, though, it's worth escalating.
Oh yeah.
And then later on, also Bill Burgess is there, and we get a nice shot of his ass cheeks. And Trudy has a talk with Benji. He's attempted to cross the channel 12 times, all of which have been unsuccessful. She says she's rooting for him, and he begins softening his opinion of Trudy as he says he's rooting for her too, and they form a nice friendship.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Benji to attempt the trek again, and he sadly fails to do so. I thought he died at first. Anyone else think he died?
Yeah,
Yes.
I fully thought he died.
And which, I mean, I guess they could have done if they wanted to get real dramatic with this shit, considering he's a fictional character.
True.
He tells Trudy she has to make it for him. This gives Trudy even more will to do the damn thing. So I like how they add all these little things throughout to like strengthen why Trudy is really doing this. They do a really good job of that.
Yeah.
And like just all the lore behind like why the mom wants them to swim and everything. Like it's just a bunch of really good subtle, more maybe not entirely subtle, but just more subtle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's Trudy's time. She wants some music, and Mr. Wolf has brought a bagpipes player. Is there only one bagpipe song, by the way?
Yeah.
All of them always do the like every time I hear the bagpipes being played, that's the song I hear.
That's probably their
I,
most favorite or famous song.
That's like the funeral song.
I was listening to a podcast and it was about like, I think it was like Celtic mythology or something like that. And the host of the podcast starts talking about a bagpipe comes up and he's like, I just want to say that it's the worst instrument I've ever heard. He's like, I will play you these videos. I have someone who is considered one of the best in the world playing a bagpipe. And then another person who looks like he is probably just drunk on the side of the street playing a bagpipe. And he plays him and he's like, I could not tell you which one was the best bagpipe player in the world. They sound the fucking same.
It's just an ugly instrument. Like it produces an ugly sound.
Yes.
I disagree.
I think it can be used well in certain contexts, but I would never want to hear it like in actual music that I listen to. Like I think when I say it works in specific contexts, like I think that song that was played here, like that works at like a funeral or something like that, you know? And maybe it's just because I already associate it with that, but
True.
yeah, I think I can fully agree.
I don't know. I think you need to give him a chance.
Especially after reading that instruments book I read last year, I believe, talking about the history of like 50 different instruments. Like, yeah, there's like the instruments are mostly awesome and the bagpipes are not.
Hater.
At one point, I am a hater. At one point during the swim, Wolf offers her an apple and they nearly touch hands, which would disqualify her, almost like that's what he wanted. And sure as shit, that is what he wanted, as next he gives her a drink of twisted tea, if you will, which disorients her to the point of Wolf calling it off after only 6 miles.
Which I just think it's funny that this motherfucker tries to swim the English Channel and is all pissy pants and throwing a tantrum anytime anybody tries to challenge him, but then he gets seasick.
Yeah.
That make sense.
Yes.
He's a pussy.
Things really start to change here in terms of Trudy's father, because he really is actually seeming like he's starting to finally believe in her. He and Meg travel to France to take her home. He's like amazed that like you were on the radio, like it was about you, like
Yeah.
it's like he finally is like proud
Only
of
her, yeah.
It's like finally hitting him. Bill Burgess, old Mr. Double Cheeked Up, pulls up to the hospital Trudy's at. He calls bullshit on her not being able to finish the swim considering her abilities, and he helps put it together that Wolf sabotaged her. He offers to coach her for another attempt, and Trudy's down as fuck after a moment of self-reflection. They decide to keep the second attempt a secret for now, so she boards the ship before escaping through a porthole. They have 3 days as a storm is coming, and they don't want the press to be alerted, so they're on a time crunch here. And then Meg decides to make some adjustments to Trudy's swimming gear, while Bill explains to Henry Sr. about the path she's going to take, and that they must avoid the shallows. Meanwhile, Sullivan discovers Trudy's not on board. And before departing, she's at the water line. And Meg's like, Trudy, you don't have to do this. So do you want her to just back out then? The fuck?
Yeah, I think
You
that
don't
was
have
just
to do
big
this.
sister mode, being like, oh, my little sister's scared. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah,
Like, it's
imagine if she's just like,
okay.
all right, yeah, no, I'm not doing this.
yeah, already lathered up in the
Bill's
porpoise
just
oil
like, what
shit.
the fuck?
He's like, I got my boat out and everything.
The press has discovered now what's happening as they rush the beach just as Trudy enters the water. Meg also brought a record player so she could play that insufferable song again for Trudy. That song appears so many times throughout this fucking film. Like 7 times too many.
Yeah.
Like if you want to keep it down to like 3 different times, okay. But like holy fuck.
Yeah, especially with how long she sang it in the beginning.
And it only has fucking 4 lines or whatever. It's
Yeah.
so fucking annoying, dude.
2 of the 4 lines are the same.
And it became more annoying because of how much they were fucking singing it. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
No, that was pissing me off, dude. I'm actually heated right now.
Damn.
There's
Something about it.
There's a funny little scene back at home where Henry Jr., half asleep, swears he heard on the radio that Trudy's going to try again. Gertie says it was just a dream until she hears the announcement herself. The reporters are now following Trudy in boats and getting way too close for comfort. So Bill Burgess turns into Buffalo Bill for a sec as he fucking shoots his gun at the reporters. To
It's
scare them off. That was
hilarious.
hard. Back in New York, Gertie and Henry pull up to the radio station so they can get quicker updates. And what's Gertie got against Louis Prima? Why, I oughta. Come on now. Louis Prima's the fucking man.
Hell yeah.
The first major obstacle is upon us now, as a whole smack of jellyfish, yes, a group of jellyfish, can be referred to as a smack,
Okay.
are up ahead. Bill says she's got no choice but to swim through it, and she fucking does so in badass fashion, too, while
Yeah.
getting stung like a motherfucker the entire time. Get that girl some vinegar. Just definitely not in a urine.
No.
No.
Urine.
That's a myth.
That'd
if you didn't know.
Crazy, but not the most shocking if all the boys on the ship just started peeing on her.
Gross. No, she needs some fucking vinegar.
Yeah.
I also like the moment in the bar when the bartender gives Wolf shit saying, if she makes it, you'll go down in history. The man who couldn't swim it and couldn't coach it. That was such a sick
I
burn.
loved it.
That was such a sick burn that it made me throw up.
Damn.
Meg decides to motivate Trudy even further by jumping in the water herself, stating Trudy hates to lose a race. And they share this sweet sisterly moment in the water. This moment accomplished multiple things. It gave us an uplifting moment and really sent home how difficult this truly is. As in her short time in the water, Meg says she can't feel her hands and feet and wonder how Trudy is really doing this. So I know we've been told that so far in the story, but I think that little moment does a lot in like being like, you know, like you
This
see
is
Meg's reaction to
fucking
this.
crazy.
It's like, damn, Trudy has been doing the. Meg was only in the water for, I don't know.
For all we know, an hour or so.
Yeah. And Trudy's been doing this.
Yeah. She's on hour, 9 at that point?
Bill announces
Halfway
that
through?
they're in the fucking shallows. So shit's getting scary and the current has pushed them into the sands. So there's no way of them following her at this
No.
point. And
The
it's-
shallows was the one place they were trying to avoid,
Yes.
and they went straight to it.
And it's dark now,
Yes.
too. Like there's just enough moonlight to where you can still kind of see, but it's dark.
But there's no way you can see off into the distance.
No. And she has 5 miles left, so she has no choice but to swim that in the shallows alone.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Sr.'s crashing out hard and wants her out of the water, but Bill has faith that she can do it. And it's not even
Mhm.
just faith. Like I think he I think faith implies that you believe they can, but he was sure. Like it wasn't just a belief. It was like he was sure
Yeah,
that she would.
definitely. And she also probably would have beat his ass if he pulled her out.
Yeah, facts. She's now lost in the dark. So in a really cool moment, this was the first time I got teary-eyed in this movie.
Yeah.
Everyone on shore in England starts fires to show Trudy the way to
Mhm.
shore.
The whole world is rooting for
Yeah,
her.
This is really powerful stuff.
I
here.
did. just think of one moment, like midway through her swim or something like that. It was like the radio announcer guy said, oh God, what did he say?
He said, like, we're all with her in that water right now.
Yeah, it isn't anymore about if she can do it. It's about like
When.
if she can beat the current or
Yeah.
whatever. It's not about if she's capable. It's about if she can beat it. Or I don't even know, but I was just that part got me a little emotional because just the way everybody switched up, it was on her side.
Yeah, no, dude. This is when the movie starts getting really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And just as it seems like all hope is lost for her, as she seems like lost
And
at this point.
exhausted.
Yeah, then fully exhausted.
She just said, "Fuck the goggles."
She did. She tossed them off. She sees the fires and like she starts getting emotional and she finishes the damn thing.
Mhm.
I love the moment when Henry Sr. is screaming, "Nobody touch her!" My guy's come a long way.
Favorite moment, probably.
The sequence is really well done. It feels like really moving.
Yeah.
When she realizes she's reached the sand and has her feet on the ground again. Like, I love that. Like
Yeah.
they linger on that.
Yes, and even like the wobble in her step because I'm
Mhm.
sure her body is past the point of exhaustion.
Yes. She emerges on shore to a massive crowd of people cheering her on. She
Mhm.
embraces her family. Back at the radio station, Gertie and Henry Jr. learn what happened. Gertie's certainly happy, but she seems like more overcome with relief than
Yes.
excitement, which
And like
rightfully
that
so.
mother's pride.
Yes. And I like when the radio host hugs her and is like, "Oh shit, should I have done that?"
He's like, never mind.
And she's like, "All right, Henry, off to school for you. Like,
For
come
real.
on, let my boy go home and get some rest for
That's
Pete's sake.
fuck. She's like, they're not gonna be home for 3 more days.
Let him get some.
Get your
Yeah,
education.
they were up all night. Let him sleep. We flash
Fuck
through
it.
shots of the likes of Benji and Epi hearing the news and celebrating. Then an English immigration officer approaches her about Trudy needing a passport, and Bill says, they're all laughing. It's like, you need to call someone. Back in the city, Trudy unloads the ship to a sea of people.
Ah.
I didn't even mean to do that. Celebrating her. I love her moment with Benji here especially. That was really sweet.
Yes.
It's like, this is your time. Like,
Oh.
I don't know. I think it was just like, it's not that the dialogue was necessarily like anything revolutionary, but I think like those two as actors had some like pretty solid chemistry on screen together.
Yeah. Felt like there was actual connection there.
Yeah, exactly. And I also love the moment when Trudy says her coach rides with me,
Yeah.
referring to Epi.
And just the fact that the whole family
companies
got
are
to
on the
ride
parade.
in
Yeah.
the
No, it was
celebratory
cool.
car.
But like when she says Epi's coming on the car, like coming in the car with her, that's one of those don't forget where you came from moments.
Mm-hmm.
And that just adds to like the likability of the character. And they ride through the parade in a gloriously triumphant moment. And as the great Porky Pig would say, that's all, folks.
That noise.
He says something basically like that. I spelled it Arearealively.
I think you did a good job sounding that all out.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it. Well, folks, that's Young Woman in the Sea. With that, let's get into our report card.
I'm going to tell you guys something.
What are you going to tell us?
There have been 3 people who have made a 3-way crossing of the English Channel. That is England to France, France to England.
Didn't she do that?
Back to France.
No, she just swam from one to the other.
She swam from France to England.
Yeah, okay.
This is France to England, England
All in
France,
one?
France to England. Yes.
Oh my God.
3 people have done that. And it said 36 hours straight
Jeez.
of swimming.
That's some like superhuman shit.
Yeah. Like
That's-
you're part fish.
Fucking
Walk
unreal.
for 36 hours straight.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
won't.
me either.
And you're
But then
exerting.
it's not even like that because they were allowed to take breaks, but you're not really taking a break. You're just treading water.
Yeah,
Which
you still have to keep
requires
yourself
effort.
afloat. Yeah,
And
Still-
no sleep.
In the ocean
yeah,
at nighttime.
right. Man,
That shit, when some of those scenes they did, like when it was like dark and like, or even when it was still light outside and they'd like come underneath like the water and shit had me bugged out, dude. I do not like the ocean very much. And that
no, I'm
shit
scared of the ocean.
had me bugged out.
Mhm.
I'm fascinated but scared.
Terrified.
Let's get into our report cards though. We're going to kick off with story this week. And ladies first, Miss Kaylee Foote.
C.
What is your letter grade for story, ma'am? Or miss, I should say.
Yeah.
Nah.
I gave this story an A. My reasoning is sometimes movies based off real stories can be a huge flop, and other times they're bangers. This one was a banger. It's everything from the old-timey filter to the clothes and the hair, the score minus the one song they played a million times, or saying the characters, every element really came together super well. It was long for sure, but I also feel like that could be interpreted in a way of making you feel how endless Trudy's battle was, because she had to deal with this shit for like a long time before she was finally able to prove herself. And she almost gave up, but she never did. Anything feels longer when everyone is against you. I was never bored. This was a very uplifting, powerful story that makes you happy that it was real and a happy ending, because you don't get a whole lot of those and based off true stories. Even if she didn't have a famous lifelong swimming career, she was a pioneer for women and deserved to have her story told, especially so respectfully.
Yeah. No, and I think that's something like these biopics can be used really well for is whenever it's like I didn't know who she was before this, but like it's like you should, you know?
Especially for me as a woman.
So that's why it's like some of these biopics we're doing of people that like people still know who Freddie Mercury is. Like people still know who Elton John is. Like, do we really need to do these fucking biopics of these, especially someone that's still alive? Like, didn't they did an Elton John biopic, didn't they?
Either that or they're getting ready to or something.
It's like that motherfucker's still alive.
Elton John.
I think they did. Anyway, like yeah, no, this is the best use of biopics. Doing it for that's why I loved Togo so much, which got taken out. I'm sure this will fucking eventually get fucking written off for taxes too. Like Togo did. I think that's what happened. But Togo got taken off Disney Plus, and it's just nowhere. Like you can't even like rent it or buy it on like Amazon Prime or anything, and it was never released on DVD. So, but that was a really that's like one of those things where like everyone knows Balto.
Yeah.
You don't know Togo though.
Yeah.
If you can somehow track down that movie and you haven't seen it, god damn. That is worth the watch.
We'll pay for it.
I mean, we'll figure out how to watch it someday so that way we can talk about it here on the show because it is a Disney movie, but yeah.
I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere. Also, there was a Elton John biopic.
I knew it.
Rocket Man, 2019.
Mm-hmm. I knew it. Who played him?
Taron Egerton.
Yeah, I know that name.
Oh, that's the guy that I know from Kingsman.
Yeah, I know that name.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to the cast.
Small Town. What's your letter grade for story?
I'm going to give this one an A. I almost dropped it to an A minus because some of the things that you guys informed me were the actual true story kind of bummed me out from the movie. Because I should know better than to take based on a true story way less literally.
Yes.
It was just a fucking great story. Like,
you're a sucker for these kind of movies, like, especially when it's sports.
Yeah. Like man or woman, like this is inspirational as shit to human beings. I think like to swim, was it 22 miles or something like that across the English Channel?
Yeah, it was, I mean, well, I think the 22 number you might be grabbing is from the swim she did from New York to New Jersey.
No, I think it was 22 miles.
Was this one also 22 miles?
To the English Channel.
Okay, well, maybe she was just also doing another 22-mile swim then, because that's how long the New York to New Jersey one was. I don't know. Look that up while Small Time continues.
But to even be able to swim, I mean, just swimming 22 miles, like that's doesn't
insane.
Fucking make sense.
No.
21.
Because I couldn't even walk 22 miles.
No, I can barely swim 2 laps. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's 21, but the route that Bill
took a longer route, right?
Was 30 to 40.
Yeah. Because I remember them saying that they were gonna take a longer route to avoid the shallows, right?
To ride the tide.
Yeah.
And then also being the dad of 2 girls, like this movie made me like very teary-eyed in a couple different spots.
Yeah.
Of just like thinking like, I hope my kids can at some point, it doesn't have to be this big of a thing that they set out to do and conquer, but just
can
like
achieve something great.
do something. Yeah,
Yeah.
like for real, do something.
I just hope one of my kids can make me proud.
I hope one of my kids can just swim the English Channel.
That'd be fucking awesome if you got real after watching this movie. You're like, Hallie, you're doing that.
Yeah. No, she would shoot me. I don't know how she'd do it. She'd figure it out and she'd fucking kill me.
She learned from fucking Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this was my favorite movie we've watched
Ever?
on the show. Yeah.
What?
Swear to God.
You liked it better than like Remember the Titans, which you love?
That's awesome.
Cars?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying this wasn't a really good movie, but like, wow. That's a incredible thing to say.
Yeah. I loved this movie.
Wow.
I'm so glad. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because
It's
like we were talking about earlier how we were shocked because when we first saw it, we were like, ah.
that fucking that thing I was saying about like that just kind of reminds me of like Hendrix, like that. Like what the fuck? Like I know something horrible just happened, but like I'm good. Like what's up? Like this that like that nonchalant, don't give a fuck, really like in a nice way, you know, like the demeanor that she had, like of everything, like the almost dying and then just being like, "Where's the cheese?" And then like shoveling coal just to get her time in the pool after practice, like all those little things, like that shit is so fucking inspiring.
You love that fucking coming out the mud shit.
Yeah, dude, because that's the fucking dream. Like that's everybody's dream, unless you were born.
Well, that's why you
fucking
love like
on grass.
Invincible so much too.
Yeah, Invincible was good too. Like I don't know, this fucking movie just like hit me.
That hit you hard.
Yeah,
Really.
I think a lot of it was just like the thinking about my two daughters. Like,
Yeah. Well, whenever you can take something from your personal life and apply it to a film you're watching, that can make it hit.
yeah,
For
Like if you're
sure.
experiencing loss or even something positive like experiencing a new romance. Like I never enjoyed romantic movies before Kaylee and I got together. And now I if they're good, I can tend to be a big fan of them because like I'm in love now, so I know what that in love feeling feels like.
yeah,
Just like if I was a dad of two daughters, like that feeling, yeah, I get that. And now I feel bad because if you're even a not even long time listener of the show, like a recent listener of the show, I think you can already put together that me and Small Town rarely agree fully on a movie. Like if you listen to the Cars episode a few weeks ago, and then the Moana episode a few weeks before that, like we matched up pretty perfectly. But more often than not, I really like a movie and you don't really care for it. And then you really like a movie and I don't really care for it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this is one of those cases where I don't really care for it because I think my grades will show that that's not a reflection of what I think, but I guess let's just rip the Band-Aid off. I gave the story a B+. I almost gave it an A-. I literally went A and then thought more, A-, and then thought more, B+. It's difficult to give biopics low grades as it is because they're receiving a film adaptation for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't often let what happened in real life hurt my opinion of the film unless it is majorly inherently different.
Yeah.
Because like I think about like Flamin' Hot.
Right.
That was a great fucking movie. I really loved that. I don't want to say great. It was a really fucking good movie. I loved it a lot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that story is so fucking vastly different.
Mm-hmm.
This at least like kept pretty, like they if anything they utilized elements from real life and just kind of like twisted it a little bit into like a slightly different reality.
Threw it almost 100 years ago.
This is just like a slightly different reality, you know?
Yeah.
There's differences, but nothing I feel really too much pulls this down.
Yes.
What can hurt the grade of a biopic for me is if the story isn't told well. And this one absolutely is. Even if it's not 100% accurate, the embellishments and omissions here don't hinder the story. If anything, I think they help hold it together more strongly than if they just plainly depicted what happened in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I think her time at the Olympics, though, could have been covered more. Like I touched on earlier, it's framed as more of a disappointment than an achievement. And the allocation of time to certain scenes could have been trimmed to help with that. I feel like there's a lot of like lingering moments or shots that didn't necessarily need inclusions. Like there's that one where she's like on the beach and she like turns and like, isn't that Bill over there off to the side? Like they're kind of hinting at like him coming into the picture later. Like, I don't know, like shit like that just wasn't super necessary for me to where you could have trimmed some stuff down, done more with the Olympics. That's just me though. I land on all in all though, I think the film succeeds in telling an inspirational tale though. I landed a B+ because certain parts felt rushed or unnecessary to me. Trudy's growing bond with Benji was kind of rushed. Like I feel like that could have been slightly expanded upon. And then like on the opposite side of things where I talk about unnecessary, Meg getting married kind of felt tacked on, like almost as a way to say, look how hard it is for women back then, even though I feel like we already got plenty of that elsewhere in the film. Like that's a whole like at least like 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
For almost no reason, in my opinion.
Right.
At times, I also think for me, it tries too hard to be inspirational. We've seen this type of film 100 times before, so it's like almost difficult to where like if this was like one of the early versions of this kind of film, then maybe it would have hit more. But like seeing this over and over and done to death, I didn't feel like they do a whole lot to differentiate this from other similar stories. But still, taken as a whole, it's a very cohesive and uplifting story. Is that fair?
Yes.
It's your opinion.
I know, but I know you've gotten heated with my opinions in the past.
Sometimes you say stupid shit.
There was one movie that you guys fucking loved that I'm slipping my mind right now, and I gave it like 100 compliments and like 5 nitpicks, and you guys were like, "You fucking hated it. Why is he sitting over there trashing it?"
Because you nitpicked it.
Maybe you could argue I nitpicked this one, but oh well.
The one thing I think I agree on the most is the Olympics part.
Yeah.
And I think I was going to say about Meg getting married. I think that was like reinforcing Trudy of like, I'm going to do this.
I think
Because I can't do that.
Well, I'm not. I don't want to do that.
Like she basically like she literally told Bill, "I'd rather die than have to live that kind of life."
My point is I think we
And then
already
she
got the
never
point.
got married.
Meg?
Trudy.
Oh yeah, Trudy. Trudy never married. Yeah.
Never married in her entire
Yeah.
life. And I think that like
I think you can make an
knowing that outside of the movie
right
is why they would have just thrown that in there.
No, I get that.
Just for her, like, I'm not with that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not for me.
I get that.
but again, it's your fucking opinion.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it's my fucking opinion. Damn
Let's
right.
move on.
Let's get into characters. Kaylee, what do you give that a letter grade?
I gave the characters an A-. I felt like the actors really gave their all in their roles, and it shined throughout the movie. There was so much emotion and realness throughout the whole thing. The parents' dynamic was cute in like a very old-timey, realistic, traditional type of way, but you could tell how much they loved their family and everything. It was, like I said, super painfully traditional, but they still wanted their daughters to be happy. They just had different definitions of happy than their daughters did, you know? But they did come around. Like, they both came around. The mom, I think, was always rooting for them, but she wasn't really in a position to be super... I mean, she did stand her ground when she needed to, because when the dad refused to pay for their swim lessons, and she was like, fuck you, I'm paying for it then, that was really hard and cool. And that was probably a very key moment in the girls' lives and a very pivotal moment for Trudy to be like, yeah, if you want to do something, don't let somebody else stop you from it, you know?
Yes.
And the sisters were really great. Their love felt authentic and also real. Just their whole bond and closeness, but also their want for each other to succeed and everything like that. Like, that's just very sisters. They encapsulated that very well. Sisters. Never gonna be sisters. And then lastly...
There were never such devoted sisters.
There you go. Good job. Wolf and Sullivan did really good at being awful. I sometimes feel like these actors are a little too good at being misogynistic, sexist, homophobic, racist, just villains. Especially the dude that plays Sullivan, because he's a bad guy in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was just super into it the whole time, and I'd like to attribute a lot of that to the characters. And I just was satisfied.
Yeah. Small Town. What do you give the characters a letter grade?
I give him an A. Every character, I mean, it's so funny calling them characters because they're like
Real people.
portraying
Yeah.
people, yeah.
They are the
you know-
character versions of them.
Yeah. Like the people you're supposed to hate, you hate a lot. I loved the mom.
Yeah.
She reminds me of my grandma, like just a fucking no nonsense, like, you know, like even though the norms of the day is like, I do what you tell me. It's like dinner. It's like, I'm not hungry.
That was very hard part.
Oh, okay.
I loved that.
Like that type shit. You know? And then I do like the dad. Like I do like the dad because he does love his kids. Whenever the part that made me cry the most was when he showed up in France, and he's like, "Whatever, I was listening to you on the radio, and I realized my daughter was alone."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Okay, well, I'll cry. You got me."
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you can take with what you will or whatever with the time period and how he acted and spoke and shit, but I think he was probably a good man.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Bill Burgess is one of my favorite characters of just anything. I fucking love that character. Like,
He's a great character.
such a good character.
I have some stuff to say about him here in a little bit.
I mean, I think everybody did well. I loved Epi too.
Yeah.
Like the no nonsense coach. Like
Mhm.
Meg, like you said, the relationship felt real. They did a really good job of that. Like, that's such a cool thing to have with siblings. Like that super tight bond of like literally my best friend, and you don't get to go anywhere because we're sisters. Type shit. I keep saying type shit.
That's
Shit.
because I've been saying it. I'm rubbing off on you, Small Town. I
Gay.
love rubbing off on Small Town.
Gay. See, this is what I was saying.
That he's
It's common
gay?
to be gay now.
Oh,
It's not very gay to be gay.
well, yeah, I give him an A.
I give them a B, and I almost feel like maybe I should have gone higher now. I'm going to say B+,
Mm-hmm.
because like thinking about what I said. Okay. So I think Trudy's a solid character. She's headstrong and determined, but there's not much texture to her character outside of that. Sometimes biopics tend to lean on the story more than the characters themselves, and I'd argue that they're guilty of that here. Whether or not that's a bad thing, though, is up to you. Rather than individual characters coming across as strong on their own, it's more about their arcs and relationships than them as people.
Mm-hmm.
Trudy's relationships with her mom and dad, with Meg, Epi, Bill, Benji, they're all crafted with a lot of heart, and a strong touch of realness. Like, it all feels so real. I think the addition of Benji was also a strong choice. Giving Trudy a male swimmer friend who believes in her was a nice touch, because at this point she just has family, and then like Bill, who believes in her, you know. But even then, at that point, Bill didn't even believe in her. So like introducing Benji at that point, I think was very crucial.
Yeah.
Gertie's involvement, I initially put might be underrated because I don't know what most people think about her. But considering what you guys said, like, dude, yeah, she adds so much.
Yeah.
Throughout this. Not just in believing in Trudy, but in her desire for her daughters to learn how to swim, which is rooted in multiple sound and clearly communicated reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So it all works, and she's just a really good character. Henry Sr. has a basic, albeit well done arc, going from pure doubt to full support by the end. They led into this nicely by having him be stunned when he hears about her first attempt on the radio, like we talked about, gradually becoming more okay with her attempting a second time. When she's in the shallows, he doesn't want her to give up because he doesn't believe in her, but because he's scared of losing her, which feels very real.
Yeah. Well,
I do think they slightly undercut Bill's involvement in the latter half of the film by portraying him as a bit of a joke earlier on.
mm-hmm.
Like when he emerges out of the water nude, he's like, "That's right, I'm in the..." Like, he almost comes across like he's drunk.
Yeah,
you know?
like he's like fucking crazy.
And then later on, like, "Oh, there's Bill's ass cheeks." And then all of a sudden it's like, no, take Bill seriously.
He's super
you know?
serious.
And don't get me wrong, I love Bill's character in the latter half of this film.
Mm-hmm.
But I just felt like the previous like bits with him undercut that slightly. Didn't ruin it, but
Everyone else is more there to accentuate Trudy's character rather than stand strongly on their own, which can work really well. And I think it did here for the most part. I mean, we've seen that recently with Moana. Sometimes it's not just about having a large cast of characters. It's about just one. And that's okay as long as that one is strong enough to carry an entire film. And here, I think she's just strong enough to make this a solid experience.
Yes.
Overall ratings. Kaylee.
Oh, fuck. Overall, I gave it 10 out of 13 beers. Wolf slammed in agony at the French bar, having to listen to the worst program of
Fuck
his
him.
life. Yeah, and
Good.
most deserved. This, for me, was a really good watch. Better than I expected. Daisy did outstanding and was the star of this with a lot of support that just lifted up her character even more. Her smile alone is killer. This is a very empowering movie that, in my opinion, is needed for the times that we're in right now. Even when something feels impossible, all it takes is for one person to try. And I loved that so bad.
Yeah, that's like a timeless story in
Mm-hmm.
itself. Small Town, what are you giving the story an overall a rating of?
I'm going to give it
Or not the story, the movie.
21 and a half out of 22 miles across the English
Nice.
Channel. If that's what we decided it was 22, right?
21. But she
21,
swam 30 to 40.
So half of whatever
Yeah,
number it actually
right.
was. This fucking movie was so, like, I was like so enthralled, and it's funny thinking about my reaction when Jordan sent me the movie, and even when I turned it on, I was like, okay, let's fucking
I love
watch
that
it.
shit, though. That's my favorite shit whenever you were like, I don't know about this.
And it hits.
Like going back to the apple dumpling game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just so inspirational. Like, it was inspiring to me as a human, inspiring to me as a father. Like you said, it just takes one person to try. Like, that shit's so, and that you're not going to tell me no attitude. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is the best. I fucking love this movie, and I
can
love
see why that resonates
Bill
with you so
Burgess.
much. Just knowing
Mhm.
you. Yeah, he's
You
yes.
can't tell Small Town no.
Yeah, let's just say he exhibits a lot of pimp qualities. Let's just say
Mhm.
that and then put a pin in that.
Say that.
I give it 800 out of 1,000 jellyfish. I tried to figure out how much is in a smack, and it really fucking varies.
Oh,
So,
I'm sure.
while I think the film hits some pretty generic beats about female empowerment, and it's pretty heavy-handed with the underdog tropes at times, I do think they mostly stick the landing. Any film that can evoke emotion out of me to the point of tears welling up in my eyes gets extra points in my book, and that happened twice in this movie. So there you go. There's your points.
Yeah.
And when I say generic beats about female empowerment, it just felt like a lot of the dialogue, like going back to like the scene where Meg talks about her getting married, like, yeah, I get it. You know, like, I just feel like we've heard that so many times. Like, can we phrase it differently? Can we do something different with that? I'm cool with the message. It's just about the execution just didn't feel unique to me. And that's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
I don't think the film always makes the most of its 2-hour runtime, but what we do get is one of the better sports biopics I've seen in recent history, just period, not even on this show.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, and it's very evident how much they wanted this to be perceived as inspirational, but when it matters most, this film really does soar. Like Kaylee talked about, Daisy Ridley gives a great performance, truly becoming Trudy. Tilda Cobham Hervey also puts in a commendable performance as Meg. And like you guys both mentioned, which I was like, hell yeah, we all said this, they come across as sisters in a very convincing way.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeanette Hayne as Gertie deserves more props. Every scene she's in feels so real thanks to her delivery and like subtle facial expressions. The score is also really epic. I don't know how much you guys noticed that. I noticed that more on my second watch, but the
I
music,
mentioned the
score was really
score.
good.
I think when I was
Yeah,
talking about the
you
story.
You did actually. This is one of those films that I think is quite good, but not one I can see myself revisiting. I mean, it works for what it is. To me, it doesn't have much rewatch value, but still as a singular viewing, even considering my complaints, I think it's a respectable and satisfying watch overall. All right, let's get into our final segment here on the Disness. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Pimp of the Week. I do think this is one that we can all say at the same time.
Yeah.
Count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bill
Burgess.
Buttcheeks.
Bill Buttcheeks is funny. Does anyone want to
add on to anything? I got some stuff I want to say.
I'll just say my little thing.
You guys should both talk at the same time.
Okay. Ready? He was technically her swim hero and part of her inspiration for the whole movie in a subtle way. And he really came in clutch at the end, not just guiding her with the boat, but having her back, even if it meant her death. Also, butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks. He did have a fatty.
See, my favorite part of the entire movie was when
his ass.
Yeah, when she said, like, don't let anybody stop me. Like,
yeah,
if I gotta die trying to get there, let me die trying to get there.
Yeah,
and him reluctantly being like,
I like when he was like,
okay.
I've never kept a promise to a woman in my life.
and then just like you see, it's never reiterated again throughout the rest of the movie, but you see every time
it's reiterated in a non-dialogue way.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. I said even with the whole swimming nude bit, which I found to be a weak attempt at humor, he really redeems himself as a great character and very pimp-like in the third act. He's smart. He believes in Trudy to the point of being the main driving force in her in convincing her to try again. And he fucking shot at the reporters, so that's enough for me to call him the pimp of the week.
Yeah.
And he is a universal
pimp of the week. No discussion needed.
Let's go, man. That's not.
We would pick a man and a woman.
Common, I don't think. Yeah,
woman's positive. Fucking.
I think there's a strong argument for Gertie.
Yeah, no, she was my number 2.
But I think what it comes down to is like being cool, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of the times.
Yeah.
Like unless there's no cool character present, take Bill out of the movie, Gertie's pimp.
For sure. But Bill and his butt cheeks. Yeah. Gotta give it to him.
I would even thrown in Epi.
Yeah, Epi too.
Yes.
Could be. Yeah, 100%. Well, Bill Burgess is our pimp of the week, and that has been the Disness, folks. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I hope y'all watched the film. If you don't do that, you should. I don't know why you'd listen to the show if you don't watch the film. But next week, speaking of films you need to watch, we're going to be talking about the original Lilo and Stitch. Feels weird to say that.
Yeah.
The original, not the live action. One day we'll talk about that. If you want to get a sneak peek on my thoughts on that, you can go to my Letterboxd, the Jordan Bass. I do a review of that. But this is one I grew up on. Really excited to talk about it. I'm sure you guys are too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be an information-heavy one.
Yeah.
With all that being said, thank you for joining us, my fellow Disnessmen, Disnesswomen, and Disness people. Make sure to tune in next week. I've been Jordan Bass.
I'm Kaylee.
Still small town.
Nice, guys. That's good shit. I usually have to edit that down so we overlap each other.
We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Good night.
Thank you for your Disness.